I'm a professional. I'm a professional. I am a pro. All right, hello everybody. Oh, I don't have my cam on. Okay, hello. I'm animated. I got warm blood pumping through my veins. I'm on fire. All right, so hands. Hello. All right, both gone. Hands. Hello. Please. There we go. Hands. All right. So, good morning, everybody. Hello. We are live, ready to party with Ellie is Lost and do some awesome Vermintide murdering. So, I'm going to go ahead and open the call to include Ellie into the conversation. And I'll see you guys in just a second, okay? All right, we're live, Ellie. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us once again here in the Mountain Home. I am, of course, Horatius the Dwarf, and we have with us a very special guest. We have Ellie is Lost. Please, everybody, welcome Ellie to the show, and we're gonna play some fucking Vermintide. But good morning, everybody. General Barbarian Otis, Mr. Zealous. Good to see you again, man. It's been a while. Let's see. Go ahead and get a lobby started, and I'll join your lobby.
Okay.
Because this game does a really cool mechanic. As you level up your characters, the lobby changes, and like more doors open up as rubble gets cleared out. Because like the lore is that we sort of moved into this ruined fort and made it a base of operations. So you kind of see it evolve as you continue to play the game more and more.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, this game has some of the best like lobby design I've seen in any video game. It's fantastic.
Hell yeah.
I'm glad that you can make it, General Zunia. I know that I work, I stream morning times, which is weird for a lot of people. But because I got that job offer yesterday, which is insane, that's probably going to change. So I'll be joining the ranks of pretty much every other streamer and streaming in the evening times. Yeah, Mrs. Ellis, you missed the news yesterday. I got a job offer to work in a school with kids with special needs.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, so I've told the chat this a dozen times, but for your benefit, Ellie, I am a mental health professional
Oh.
in the real world, and so you know most of my jobs have been working with kids with special needs to some extent or another, and my most recent job that I was working before the pandemic kicked into full gear was working in a middle school. So working with kids in an educational setting to help them with their elevated needs is really right up my alley.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Thank you, Mrs. Ellis. I really appreciate those kind words, my guy. That really means a ton.
Oh, there we go. Okay. I got a lobby now.
All right, popping in.
Let me play through a quick little... Yeah, wanted me to go through a little cinematic. Can I just skip that?
Oh yeah, that's for the new Sister of the Thorn, which is the new profession for Carillion that you can buy the DLC for. All right.
Oh.
Hey. So I'm sure you've gotten the tour of Talshorn Keep.
Yeah.
Now, if you're feeling sassy, we can initiate the Twitch mode.
Oh.
So if you interact with the mission and then click on Twitch, you can put in your username, and it'll sync your chat with the game, and people will get prompts on our screen every now and then to like basically viewer spawns. And some of them are beneficial, some of them are negative. We don't have to play with it if you don't want to, but I think it's pretty fun.
Oh. Yeah, we can try it out.
So, Grimgy tells me you've been dreaming of the future.
Ellie is super quiet. See what I can do about that.
Perhaps it is the future. Perhaps it is nothing but my own fears.
Oh yeah.
You have fears. You.
I, never being able
Let's
to
fucking
return home, surely you know the feeling.
I don't know what
output. Let's do that. Can you give me a mic check really quick, Ellie?
Yo.
All right, one more time.
Yo.
How's that, everybody? I think I cranked Discord up as high as I could. All right, so we can. Let's just do the Curse of Drachenfels, since your aesthetic is kind of gothy, if that's fair.
Yeah.
We'll play through the gothy little 3-stage sub quest.
Yeah, sounds good.
And you're level 9, so let's keep it on recruit for now. And then if you're feeling comfy with that, we can crank it up to...
I have. Not much of a
Oh gosh, I have to turn this volume down.
Yeah, the game has fantastic sound design, but it is very loud.
There we go.
Let's see. Bring a flamer.
What will your kinsfolk be thinking? What with you out here when they're surely having wars of their own?
They'll do fine, will tell me. They told me.
Oh, I agree that one smelly dwarf is much like another, but have you no longing to return?
When the time is right, have no fear.
And that would be...
No rush, is there? No hurry at all.
Sorry, I love the banter between the characters in this game is so good.
Oh yeah, no, I like it too.
It's actually kind of a problem. Whenever I play Vermintide, I find myself doing very little talking because I don't want to interrupt the characters.
That's fair.
In the shadow of Castle Dragon. A pumpkin for everyone who is the powers that be have noted our past interest in the place and wondered if you'd take a look and set things straight.
Oh, also, Mr. Zealous, you probably missed this. I have hands now, man. I just got my leap motion in yesterday or 2 days ago, and so I can actually like gesticulate, which is something that I do a lot.
Oh, sweet.
We should have set out earlier. Now the village's chances are slim.
Well, with heroic heart, steady arm, and people on us got through a pack.
Huntsman Kruber, gross. Oh, Barbarian, you're biased.
Grab that poison, Dory. Too late.
He plays pretty much exclusively Foot Knight Kruber. Yeah, Foot Knight.
Hey, buddy.
I'm biased and right. Okay, buddy. Starting to sound like the political section of Twitter. I've done well, Ellie, to stay clear of the political side of VTubing, but it's getting hard, man.
Yeah. Ugh.
Keep moving, Dory.
I fucked up and got a TikTok recently
Oh no.
because it's good for business.
Yeah.
But oh, by the way, I don't know where I'm going, so like we're just exploring this place as best as we can.
Okay.
This whole township is like pretty sprawling, so no bad.
You reckon you got your Dory with that?
Well, I'm gonna come over to you because I'm about to get hook ratted.
The blacks.
Ah! Thank you.
Sweet.
I'll just throw my neck in his hook and he can't hurt anybody.
I think this is a dead end.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a healing thing. over
Oh!
here.
Oh! Thank you, Gruber.
Oh. Oh, there's so freaking many of them. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
There's something about games that just throw like huge waves of cannon fodder at you. I love that.
Oh, it's incredibly satisfying.
Yeah.
This is like the Dynasty Warriors of first-person co-op. I love it.
Yeah, I wish there was more of that in Titanfall 2 with the grunts that you can kill. I just something about like mowing down a whole squad of them is so much fun.
Yeah, intensely satisfying.
Yeah. Hey Otis.
Oh, Otis the Can's over there?
Yeah.
He's a good dude. Otis started coming to my streams after Colum the Golem and I collabed, and he's been here ever since. He's a good fella.
Oh sweet. Yeah, I love Otis. Oh my gosh. Darkfire Kitty, hello.
Good morning, and welcome to the stream. Behind us.
My freaking FPS brain is like, why can't I sprint?
Oh man, yeah. I kind of just wish and long for a day where the FPS developers can get together and just be like, okay, so this is gonna be a group. So we're gonna do sprinting, or we're not gonna do sprinting.
Yeah.
Oh, get off of Saltspire, you big bastard!
Oh yes, thank you. Wait, no, Roger, thank you. Every time someone gets gifted a sub, I see the alert on my screen and I'm like, this person is subscribed, and I have to check chat again. I'm like, oh wait.
Oh, I'm gonna get eaten.
Oh my gosh, no.
Ow.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Chaos spawns are rough. But hey, they don't loot dice, so that's pretty rad.
Yeah.
So have any Twitch spawns popped up for you yet?
Don't believe so, no.
Okay. It might be holding off until we do the first objective.
Oh yeah.
I know also that the difficulty that you play on encourages the spawn rate.
Well, that's cool.
Well, this looks like a drop-off, so that might be the right way. Oh yeah, there's the temp. Yeah, we're heading right to it. I see you're a fan of the glaive. You have my respect. The glaive, in my opinion, is the best weapon for the elf, but my buddy who mains Carillion thinks that it is a versatile weapon, but lacks finesse.
Oh yeah.
He likes the spear, but he also plays a lot of Handmaiden.
Oh, that's fair.
Okay.
We need a new way in, guys.
All right. Temple of the Twin-Tailed Comet.
First-person melee-based combat systems are super underutilized. Yeah.
Yeah, I completely agree.
I'm really excited for the 40k version of this. That's
Yeah.
coming out soon.
What is it? Darktide?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be sweet.
I'm really stoked for that.
Mm-hmm.
Eyes sharp, guys.
Also
Nothing
neat
this way.
to see. It's neat to see a 40k game where you're not a space marine for once.
For real. Like I enjoy some 40k as much as the next nerd, but like, man, that's just the same fucking game over and over again, and not very good most of the time.
Oh yeah.
Like I liked Space Hulk, but also like that game is not super great.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Are we talking Space Hulk, like the strategy one, or Deathwing?
Deathwing.
Yeah.
Because the strategy one I think is really good because it's essentially just a virtual version of the board game.
Yeah. I heard someone refer to it as refrigerators moving down hallways.
Yeah, I mean, that's totally correct. A solid assessment.
Yeah, I played a bit of Deathwing. I've got it on PlayStation. It's kind of neat, but it's not like super great. Yeah.
It's so like for me, it's one of those games where it's really good. And then after you've played the third stage, you're like, "What do you mean it's just the same shit again?"
Yeah.
Like all of these games do kind of suffer from a little bit of sameness. Like that's just kind of part of the genre, but like this stage feels completely unique from all of the other stages in this game. Like the aesthetic, the layout, the method of which you move through it, like it feels good.
Yeah.
But because the entire campaign of Deathwing takes place on the titular spaceship, you mean you literally go through the same locations repeatedly, and it's maybe if you were faster, maybe if you weren't a Space Marine Terminator with a walk speed of like 1 mile an hour, it would be better. But
Yeah. No, that's fair. Yeah. Mostly all I know from any of the 40K stuff is just what I see in the games, so it's kind of fun to see Tyranids.
yeah, Tyranids are super cool. I never much played the minis game of Warhammer, but in my brief stint of 40K, I did like to play Tyranids quite a bit. Nids and orcs.
Oh yeah. Someone in chat said they took "Is your refrigerator running?" literally.
That's a good maturation of an old bit. That's good. That's good. Oh, that's a patrol. I'm taunting. I'll turn him around.
Oh gosh.
Got about 3 more seconds. All right. Perfect. Well done.
Thanks.
So the Ironbreaker, which is the class that I'm playing for Barden, my career ability is a taunt.
Oh sweet.
And during that time, my guard can't be broken.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nosa VR, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Mountain Home. Well, we got a big swarm behind us.
Oh. I love that flamethrower. That's really cool.
Yeah, the Drake gun is really good for exactly this and pretty much nothing else. So when I play on the higher difficulties, I can communicate with your partners and say like, hey, I've got crowds. I'm going to be worthless for killing specials. I need you guys to have range.
Yeah.
Is Nosa VR one of your folks?
I don't believe so.
Ooh. A stranger enters the mountain home. Well, welcome. I'm Horatius the Dwarf. I'm playing Vermintide with Ellie is Lost.
Hello.
Ammunition, fill your pouches.
But thanks for coming by. Good morning, Boldhammer. Welcome. You reply to my Twitter post sometimes? Oh, okay, yeah. I saw that you responded to it today with the recommendation on how to get 2 3D models on the same stream by popping out the video feed on Discord and then making it a separate source on OBS. I appreciate that advice, by the way. I'm going to be trying to do that in upcoming streams because the reactive PNGs are totally serviceable, but I'm always looking to try and improve the stream.
We'd never get you up this hill.
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. That bomb's mine, or should be anyway.
Is that you know? So did I remember your name correctly? Whew. Ah!
Oh.
On hand, my man. Rattling gunner.
Craftsman needs only one shot, Ratty.
I can block him, but I can't kill him. Thank you.
There we go.
He's shredding my guard.
Oh, damn.
That's what Hololive does for their collabs. Yeah, that's what I figured. Because, like, whenever I see another stream do something that I'm not doing that I think is good, I try and look into how to implement it. Which is one of the main reasons why I'm so thankful that I'm kind of like I don't know, what would you call it? Maybe like a 5th generation VTuber. Yeah, I only started in December of last year. When did you start up, Ellie?
Not too long before, like maybe a month or two before that.
Yeah, I'm really grateful that there's so many that have come before us. Oh, come to my position.
Oh, there you go.
Morn Wolf, welcome, welcome. How you doing? Thanks for coming to the stream. This is a piece of art. Art!
Nice.
Thank you, Barbarian, for playing the art. So if you collect 3 and then 30 pieces of art from a stage, you can hang up a piece of, like, actual art in the lobby space.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, so when we get back there, if you look around a little bit, you can see that there are, like, empty canvases on frames, and that's where you place them. You probably have a couple of unlocked for free already, just to liven up your keep, but it's just a little thing.
Nice.
Yeah, and sometimes the artist even shouts from the sky. They're just, like, semi-canonically in the keep somewhere.
That's wonderful.
It's pretty heavily implied that she's got the hots for Saltspire, which is pretty funny.
Oh.
Oh, do you know how to tell bots to pick shit up?
Nope.
Can you get that Globadier?
Oh,
Nope, he's already been gotten. Never mind.
oh, okay.
So did you rebind your ping button, or is it still set to T for you?
Oh, I'm on a controller.
Oh, then I don't know what your ping button is. It might be like R3 or L3. I don't know.
Oh.
So if you hold the ping on something, you'll get like a wheel. There you
Oh,
go.
there we go.
You got it.
Yeah,
You're a
it's my-
gamer.
yeah, it's my right bumper. That's weird.
Huh. Ah, Gunner.
Oh my gosh.
I got him. Thank you.
Sweet.
I can stand there and take concentrated chain gun fire to my shield for about 5 seconds before my guard breaks. But so, it helps, but it ain't permanent.
Yeah.
Man, so many med supplies. You're flush with them.
I have like 100 arrows and I'm just resorting to chopping things down with my glaze.
It's good to do that. It's good to be very familiar with the melee in this game, because in the higher difficulties they get real stingy with ammunition. That's a Rakagri. He's gonna come in somewhere.
Oh gosh.
There he is. That's a taunt. I'll turn him around, give him work. Come on, you big bastard. Alright, taunts wore off. He's gonna go wherever he wants. Got him.
Nice. The chunky rat cometh.
Very tasteful lightning.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're definitely right though. I do love this kind of setting with the gothic kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's like, so okay. One of my biggest gripes about Warhammer, like not just fantasy or 40k, but just like the entire IP, is that they take grimdark to kind of a comedic level where it's like, what are we even doing here? Like it's just goofy.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay. Our bots didn't kill that life leech, so stay on the ready. Oh, behind. So when like I see Drakenfels getting brought into the game, I'm kind of like, ugh, is this going to be like that? But I think that this is like a tasteful level of gothic, grim.
Yeah. Feels like it for sure.
Here's the fun part. I don't remember how to move forward. Okay, I rotated a skull plate here. To what end, I don't know, but I did it. Thank you.
Yeah, looks like I did it for this one too.
Alright, we got an opening here. Oh, mini rats.
Oh. Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, man. Well, can't do that for 5 more minutes. Barbarian from my chat just ban in-game action. Barden, looks like some water got in your Drake fire gun. Damn thing is too wet to burn. Gotta let it dry for a few minutes. So I'm without my flamer for a little while. Okay. Oh yeah, so this is gonna be the climax, so we're getting a lot of supplies here. I'm gonna go ahead and heal Kruber. Oh, you already did?
Funny seeing him smack that rat.
Yeah, the ragdolls in this game are hilarious. Alright. Let's fucking go.
Many rats fills doorway with fire.
Yeah. The lore implications of the Drake gun is it's a dwarven weapon made specifically to fight Raki or Vermin in the dwarven caves. Like it is made to kill things in hallways.
I love it.
All right. I got a
empty.
gargoyle head right here.
Wait, what was that?
Oh, okay. Got to put it on the gargoyle statues. And it poured a bunch of blood. Neat.
Sweet.
Oh, okay. We have 4 more locks for the 3 other gargoyle heads. So we need more gargoyle heads, and then throw them up on the thingies.
Yeah.
So let's search for clues, gang. Got one.
Oh, big guy.
Oh man, Barbarian, if only there wasn't some water in my Drake gun, this room full of lesser ratmen would have been really easy to kill.
Oh, here's your thing. Oh, I found a head. Oh, get away from me.
Alright, so you said you found one?
Yep.
Alright, we're just looking for one more then. Ah!
I'm loving the music for this game.
Yeah, the sign in this game is so good. I know it's a damn shame to have that small waterfall on the cliffside.
Oh.
I'm coming. Oh crap! I have to take a death against my direct gun. I'm gonna go run into a corner and let these guys kill me. Don't save me.
Oh gosh.
I broke the rules.
Should
All right.
pale death with treble dread make the ocean caves our bed. God who hears the surges roll, deign to save the suppliant soul.
So, in the interest of me not being able to be killed by these guys because I just have too much thickness, I'm just gonna let you get the last gargoyle head and take myself out of the picture since I broke the rules on the in-game action ban.
That's fine.
So it's gonna take too long to die. Don't worry about it. I know, Barb. We have an answer, I think. So, question: have you ever seen the movie The Lighthouse?
No, I have not.
Do you like Willem Dafoe and or the guy from Twilight?
Or Pattinson? I'm indifferent about Pattinson, but I love Defoe.
Then I highly recommend that movie. I had very low opinions of Pattinson as an actor, and that movie basically convinced me that he is not a bad actor. He's just been in a long series of bad films. Barbarian on my chest says, "Do you want to watch Willem Dafoe abuse Pattinson for like 2 hours?"
I'm definitely into that idea for sure.
It's a very good film. All right, let's do it.
I definitely could use more Willem Dafoe movies in my life, because I haven't seen like a whole bunch of them. The few I've seen are really freaking good.
Yeah.
The last one I watched recently was What Happened to Monday.
Oh my God, I thought I was the only person that knew about that film.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's a great movie.
Yeah, I've seen it a few times now. It's so good. It's like some of the best acting I've seen from like several of the actors.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Sorry, I'm doing an optional little thing back here. There's these Nurgle buboes, pustules.
Oh yeah.
And I think you get an achievement for popping them all, but I can't remember.
Oh.
Because they see that you see they're getting tracked whenever I kill one.
Oh yeah.
I think there's something to it. So anyway, The Lighthouse is a really, really good film. I highly recommend it. It's all in black and white, and it's just the two actors. Like, it's just the two of them busting out their acting chops for, again, like about 2 hours, and it's amazing.
Yeah, I love weird stuff like that.
The big hang-up, or sorry, the big part of it is, I guess the premise is the words I'm looking for, is they're wikis, or lighthouse keepers. Two men, sometimes a bird. Yeah, the only other actor is a bird. And I guess a mermaid, but let's not spoil it. So they're, this is old-timey when being a lighthouse keeper was, a profession. And Willem Dafoe is an older guy, and so he's been a lighthouse keeper forever, allegedly. And so he shares, some old school beliefs and traditions, and the first time him and Pattinson sit down to have a meal, he says a prayer. And it goes, "Should pale death and treble dread make the ocean caves our bed, God who hears the surges roll, deign to save the suppliant's soul." I think that's a really, really pretty little prayer for a maritime person to know. And so it's an audio redeem in my chat.
Oh, nice.
I was just about to comment to Barbarian. I said that at a house party the other weekend for July the 3rd. And my mod from my chat who was there was like, "You've seen that movie too many times." Like, it's a good movie.
Yeah, it sounds really cool. I definitely need to check it out. If it's on, I don't know if it's streaming anywhere, but I'll check.
You can stream it on Amazon. You'll have to rent it, but
Yeah.
you could probably find it through through more nefarious means. I mean,
That's fair.
I wouldn't dare recommend someone do that, Mr.
No,
Bezos.
of course not. Oh, I think I'm gonna not do Goober today, because I'm a little too tired for Goober.
What's
Some of
Goober?
Oh, Goober is my little ghost character friend. I wonder if I can even muster Goober's voice right now.
Oh, it's like a caricature that you take on.
Yeah.
Right on, right on, right on.
Yeah, Goober's my little ghost pal that I let take over sometimes.
That's fun.
Yeah, I can do a little Goober.
Hello, it's me.
I don't have it to go that high. I just can't. I've tried. Sometimes when I'm singing shanties and stuff and someone goes high, I'm just like, I can't get there.
Yeah. It's the only high pitched voice I can really do.
Mm.
Do, do, do.
Alright, so now we've breached the walls of Castle Drachenfels. I think this is the first stage that actually takes place within its walls. For the Twitch stuff, did you put your name or my name in there?
I put my name.
Okay. And I don't know if it's like super case sensitive. So I'm gonna put in Ellie_is_lost and see if that does it.
You've seen the Twin Tail
Oop.
comments back, but
Sorry, I changed the name on that. I think I needed to rehost it.
already gone mad.
Maybe it's about to get worse.
Let's see if we can get those spawns to pop in then.
Yeah.
Gives your chat something to do.
Sworn her up to, but at least you found a way inside. See if you can find survivors from the villages. But first and foremost, find out what those grubby buggers are up to. I don't like the feelings. No one goes to Drachenfels for innocent reasons. Well, except you lot.
I like the idea that Castle Drachenfels. Yeah, dude, the moon. Do you see how it looks like a skull?
Yeah.
So good.
Oh, what were you saying?
I think it's really interesting, and you see like something like Castle Drachenfels, this like big, gothic vampire ass castle. You sort of imagine that this is going to be a place that is, has a Count Dracula type person running it and stuff like that, and a bunch of undead and that sort of trope. But this place seems to just be a place of great ancient power that all kinds of factions are sort of vying over for. 'Cause it's like the way Loner, the guy who tells us our missions, says it. We don't know what the Rotbloods, which are these Nurgle soldiers, like we don't know what they're doing here. And I can't imagine that Lord Drachenfels himself would like align with the Chaos Gods because he's too self-serving. So it's almost as if he's just tolerating them to like muck about on the premises. Uh-oh.
Hey Roger, I'm doing good. We're having fun.
Oh hey,
There's a fire out nearby.
I found a torn journal entry. I'm not sure that I know what that's for, but I will take it.
Oh, Mr. Navy, thank you for the follow.
Welcome to the stream, Mr. Damie.
That's all. I was hoping for an
Sleeve. Hey, it's been a while. Have you been?
You hooligans can play in the yard, but don't come inside. Don't even use the bathroom. Yeah, pretty much. Alright. You can have some occult power, but listen, I need that stuff, so. Hold on, can we appreciate this Yamcha ass dude on the grate?
Oh my gosh.
The guy is just straight up Yamchaing on the grate. That's fantastic.
That kind of hit me hard.
Fantastic.
So the core things are everything else.
Straight up destroyed by a rat Cyberman. That's way too funny. I love that.
Alright. Let's keep going. I have no idea if we're going the right way, I'm going to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm completely lost.
This looks like a way to go. Eh. Some ammunition. Oh, lots of boys. Just Drake gun all your problems away. Alright, I'm coming, Dory. Alright.
Well,
Haunt.
never sleep easily. Yeah, same. Oh, you're taunting?
No. Just, I am verbally taunting them, but...
Oh gosh, the freaking... The dismemberment is so good in this.
Yeah. I love when the enemies like try and flail after you've lopped off a limb. And just keep fighting.
I cut off this guy's torso and his legs were just kind of like... moving around.
Oh,
What happened?
where'd the rest of you go?
Whoops.
They really nailed the look of an oblette.
Oh gosh. I've been playing too much Dead by Daylight. I heard one of them go stars like Nemesis.
I saw you were playing Dead by Daylight. If you ever want to like play Dead by Daylight, I'm down for it. I love that game.
Sweet, yeah. I'm a killer main,
Okay.
but like I'm starting to learn to kind of get used to Survivor.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a switch when it comes to that.
Yeah.
To adopt a cute little term for it. I think it benefits me a lot to play both, and like, because something that I tell anybody who gets like into Dead by Daylight is play both, even if you're gonna find yourself primarily playing one or the other, play both early on, because you don't appreciate the first person perspective or the third person perspective until you witness and play through both.
Yeah.
Because it's a very different world, and like by playing killer and you're a survivor main, you understand what the survivor can and can't see,
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
and like what their line of sight really is, versus, you know, if you play a lot of killer, or sorry, if you play a lot of killer but play some survivor, you get to see, okay, like where I need to double check for basically the same reason. Okay, that's going to be a chaos spawn. This room right here that I'm in is a nice square room. We want to probably fight him in here.
Oh gosh.
I'm throwing a gunpowder barrel to save you. Man, I did friendly fire you a little bit with that, but it was probably better than getting munched on. Alright, taunting.
All good. Oh. Not bad, I got in the way of that.
Uh-oh. I'll get you up in a second. Alright.
Sweet.
Oh, get running. Yikes. Oh, so, maybe someone from chat can correct me, but I'm pretty sure that this is still the case. So the type of Salt Spire we have is the Witch Hunter Captain. and the Witch Hunter Captain gives bonus damage and crit chance versus targets that are pinged.
Oh.
I know that's how it used to be. I actually don't know if that's still something. I'll check next time we're in the lobby. But it's worth pinging stuff before you murder it for that reason.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll try and ping like some big guys before I chop
Got
them
some
up.
ammo over here. I don't know if you need it. I don't use ammo.
Look at those crows.
I am the ammo.
Yeah, so like all of Sienna's staffs and the fire weapons that Barden has use a heat system. And same with the Sister of Thorn class for Carillion. It's like a buildup of magic that they can use a lot of it in the short term, but then they have to cool down or they'll blow up.
That's cool.
Because that's how magic works in Warhammer. Alright, so we gotta defend this gate. Don't tell me what to do, Watelgi.
It's kind of fun to just let the swift bow go on into rapid fire mode.
Oh, yeah. I'm not a big fan of the Swiftbow because I think the Longbow's power is just really, really tasty. But
Yeah.
using the Swiftbow to just, like, almost go automatic, like fire, with a bow is such a unique experience. I kind of love it.
Yeah, it's really fun. I'm so stingy with my arrows, though.
As you get more talent points, it becomes really easy to almost never pull out your melee weapon on the Waystalker. And one thing that I will say is you should probably get a little bit more cozy with using your career ability because yours recharges really fast.
Oh, yeah, my triple shot thing?
Yeah. It is a special murderer.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, dude.
That was really fun.
Yeah, you can hold it to highlight a particular target to have the arrows focus on, which can be useful, but generally speaking, just like fire and forget is pretty effective.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, a lot of the perks and talents that you can get for Carillion replenish ammunition.
Oh, sweet.
So it becomes really easy to just like go.
Heavy.
Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the stream. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Hi, nerds.
How you doing?
Look at that armored breach. We're blatant sense.
So how's your chat doing this morning, Ellie?
Seems like we're pretty cozy.
I love it, man. I love a good cozy chat.
Yeah.
Normally, I don't really do it too much on Vermintide because the sound design in this game is generally pretty overpowering, but very good. But most streams, I just leave lo-fi on in the background.
Yeah, it's a good way to go for sure.
He's Lo-Fi Girl on YouTube because it's all royalty-free stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been using pretzel rocks though. I might start using pretzel rocks actually has some really good stuff.
Yeah. Ah!
Oh gosh.
I heard the bones, but I thought he was up ahead, not behind us.
Right?
Hey! Boyo Druid, welcome, welcome. How you doing? And Snickzumi, thank you for the host. I deeply appreciate that. Welcome to the stream, everybody. What's that up there? Art! There's a sneak.
No.
What cage? I didn't see it. Doing pretty good, and multiple VTubers on screen that you mentioned on Twitter. Sent you a link for a cool tool. Feel free to ask need any help. Thank you. Yeah, someone recommended I could just like isolate the the like a OBS source, but I'll definitely check that link out that you sent me. I appreciate it. Money rat, bag rat. Get out of my way. Gotta go, gotta get sack rat. I'm not gonna catch it. Man.
I tried shooting it, but I couldn't for some reason land an arrow on it.
Yeah, the problem with shooting sack rats is their titular sack is really gives them a lot of resistance. So if you shoot them in the bag, you don't get a lot.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's what it was.
He's stuck somewhere. Here's his ass.
Castle
Oh, see me now.
My God. Oh.
Gosh, even Goober's tired. That's how exhausted I am.
I hear that sack rat. I want it. There you are. Yeah. Yeah. 2 loot die. Let's go. Worth it. I love killing sack rats.
Wow.
Elminster, thanks for the Owen Wilson. Wow. Wow. Wow, would you just look at that wow?
Speaking of which, have you seen any of Loki?
Any of Loki? Actually, I've not, but my partner has, and she says it's good.
Nice. Yeah, I've been watching it with Chopras. We've been loving it.
What does it do that makes that? What sell it to me?
Hmm?
What does it do that's like new, unique, or different? Can you sell it to me?
Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to rack my like mushy soup brain. Definitely, I don't know. Like I love the they introduced the TVA, which is really cool. And oh gosh, I'm trying to think like what would be a good answer. Just lots of good character development for Loki, for sure.
Okay.
That's something I really like to see.
What kind of genre would you say it is as a show? Is it
kind of like a nice like adventure with some action and stuff.
okay?
A little bit of mystery too. Well,
Okay.
actually, I'd say a lot of mystery. Yeah.
So, well, would you say more mystery or intrigue? Which I know is kind of a nuanced difference, but
I kind of get what you mean, but it's hard to say.
okay. Zemrak in my chat goes, I really wanted to pick this game up during the summer sale. I kind of wish you did. I kind of wish you did too. This game is really fun. It is, in my opinion, one of the better Left 4 Dead type games out there. The RPG elements don't overstay their welcome, but they give you something to grind towards, so when you're playing the same 25 stages over and over again, like, it feels fresh. Oh, help!
Yeah, I think overall, yeah, I'd say it's more mystery than intrigue.
Okay. Back 4 Blood is going to be lit. Dude, Back 4 Blood is going to be lit, Gronok. I'm so stoked for Back 4 Blood. That is, like, going to be one of those things that's all I'm going to play for a few weeks. And then I'm not going to touch it for a couple of months because of how burnt out I am. Alright, we missed one person to rescue.
The last prisoner is just a photorealistic version of you.
I had to save myself the whole time.
Oh, here we go.
I knew he was near the beginning. I must have just ran right past his ass while trying to get the sack rat. Have you been looking at Back for Blood at all?
I think I saw a couple of trailers and it looked pretty neat.
So it's the devs, a lot of the dev team for Left 4 Dead left
Yeah.
Valve and made their own shit with blackjack and hookers, basically.
Yeah.
And so this is the baby of that, which is really exciting. All right, I'm gonna hold here until that assassin comes.
That's a good plan, actually.
I fucking hate Assassino. Alright, I guess he's stuck. Fuck him. Fight him in a hallway where his uranium daggers count for nothing.
Do you not feel it? There's hatred in the darkness.
Oh, of course, right when I drop down and can't save him, he pounces. What an asshole. I hear him. Ooh, art!
Oh.
So, Ellie, what are the types of games that we could usually find on your channel if we wanted to start following what you do?
That's a good question. I usually like to pick up weird, little indie games here and there on Steam. So I'll play a lot of like really kind of like weird, sometimes interesting things that I like to do like in 2 or 3 sessions.
Okay.
Then there's like, you know, I'll play some other games like Dead by Daylight sometimes, and at one point I'm wanting to do some PUBG maybe with Priz. That'd be really fun. I've been playing that a lot.
Never actually played a round of PUBG.
I used to hate it, but since I've been playing it again recently, it's actually kind of fun, especially with a friend.
Now, why do you think that might be? Has just like the population of that game kind of calmed down, or?
I don't know. It's actually a good question. I just kind of take it less seriously when I'm with a buddy.
I feel you. That's
Yeah.
always really helpful to have someone to bounce off of. I mean, even in this stream itself, right? Like having someone to bounce topics off of and interact with is really, really helpful.
Yeah. Oh, also, I started a playthrough of Resident Evil 6 with Priz.
Ooh.
And that's been pretty fun. We did one session so far, a couple hours. It was hilarious.
Lost your wits at last? I'm glad Adolf isn't here to see me use these worthless arrows.
Heal Kruger. So, Resident Evil 6. I've talked about it a fair bit recently because I just played through Resident Evil 4 and then swapped over to the Dead Space games.
Ooh.
Do you think that Resident Evil 6 is a good video game? And either way, do you think it's a good Resident Evil game? Because I think it's a good game, but I think it's a really bad Resident Evil game.
That's fair. It plays okay so far. Like, I'm not loving it gameplay-wise, but it's not bad either. It has some interesting ideas. Like, I thought while it's kind of silly and a little unnecessary, I think the dodge rolling stuff is kind of cool, where you can like fall onto your back and shoot things up. I think it maybe doesn't work so well because we're in like the sort of zombie section where nothing's firing guns at us.
Right.
But I think once we get to the more like shooty, actiony sections, it'll be more fun to use.
Yeah, I think that Resident Evil 6 is a totally serviceable like action-y game.
Oh yeah.
But I will point out that. Which campaign are you currently playing through? In
We're doing
6?
the Leon and Helena one. So
Gotcha.
that's like yeah.
That's the way more Resident Evil-y
Yeah.
in terms of like survival horror feel.
Yeah. It's weird because it's like, it's cool because it's like zombies, and then all of a sudden it's like throwing 50 cars at us because people are driving like jerks.
Yeah.
Like more dangerous. Like the cars are more dangerous than the zombies. I've died a million times just to trains alone.
Oh man. What's your experience with the rest of the Resident Evil series?
I never got super into it.
Mhm.
I've never really. I think the only Resident Evil game I've beaten was 5. I'm showing down that
Okay.
talking about it.
Well, I highly recommend 4 if you ever have the chance to play it.
Yeah, I did play through 4 a bunch as a kid, but I don't know if I ever actually beat it myself.
Gotcha.
That's something I always watched my brother and dad play a lot. We played it,
Mhm. They're good.
we played it a lot on the Wii, of all things.
Yeah. It blew my mind when that game was on like the GameCube and the Wii, because from my perspective at the time, I'm a boomer, so it's not true. I'm older, so like I remember those games when they came out and all that. Oh, that's a Storm Fiend. Holy shit! Taunting to turn it around. You'll do better damage if you hit the little Master Blaster on the back.
Yeah. See the little eraser head baby on the back of it.
Oh, you didn't need to invoke that. I mean, you're totally right, but fucking ew. That's totally what it is. God. That movie is so creepy. Thanks,
Yeah,
David Lynch.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago that I finally saw it, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah. That stuff is body horror central.
One of the most cursed things is that Theodore Logan's dad is the one who's like grinding out the heads into erasers.
Yeah, it's... Man. What a vision.
Yeah, I really love like weird esoteric stuff like that, like abstract things.
Oh yeah. Then you'll love Lighthouse then.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I got someone in my chat saying, so I'm a real bitch when it comes to horror, but I watched a friend play both Resident Evil 7 and 8. He streamed it into our Discord, and it was some of the most fun I ever had watching a game. Story was so great, so good. I hate being afraid, but the adrenaline from those games was great. The suspense and experiencing the terror together was A1 chef's kiss. Yeah, I love Resident Evil 7 and 8. I think that they're very different games from one another, but very good. Very fun. I streamed the entirety of RE8 on like release weekend in like a 12-hour long stream. It was a lot of fun. Welcome, Ikamasumi. Oh, by the way, guys, just as like a thing that I should do, this is who I'm playing with. This is Elia's Lost, and that's the link to their channel. You should go check them out.
Hello.
Yes, and I was talking about the lighthouse earlier. Oh, by the way, for those who maybe didn't see, I have hands now. Look at that. Yeah, jazz hands. Oh, my hands are freaking out.
Oh.
But yeah, if you guys like what we're talking about, this is very much Ellie's brand, that sort of thing. So if you like fun games, so you're saying like indie and like horror games,
Yeah.
then I definitely recommend that you go and check them out.
No.
I just do dwarf shit. Like I have 2 streams a week dedicated to non-dwarf stuff, but everything else is just like, is there dwarves in it? Can I put dwarves in it? Can I be a dwarf? Okay, we can play that game.
Yeah. Ooh, I got a new fancy longbow. Let me give that a try.
Lighthouse is such an insane movie, Zim. I was telling Ellie all about it. I think that would be right up her alley.
Oh yeah. You know, another weird movie I saw was Mandy over on Shudder.
Oh my
with,
gosh.
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gosh, it's such a weird movie, but it's so good.
Mandy, so okay, like a lot of the movies that he's been in recently have just been speaking of Nicolas Cage, is just him being absolutely meme level wackadoo. It's like he's trying to reincarnate his performance from oh geez, what is it? The movie where he is he calls himself a vampire. I can't remember the name of it, but it's one of his earlier films where he's much younger. And he's just like slowly losing his fucking mind while being like, I think like a stockbroker or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Zem, Nick Cage isn't losing his shit. He's lost it. He doesn't have it anymore. Guy's otherworldly.
Oh gosh, yeah, there was just that one line from Mandy though that like I was watching with one of my mods, Rogerman. We didn't have subtitles turned on, and we just hear Nick Cage go, "You're a butcher," and we're just like, "What?" He just like screams this like gibberish, so we had to like go back, turn on closed captions, and it's like, "You ripped my shirt." That's what he said. And it's just the funniest thing ever.
Allegedly, yeah. Yeah. I actually really enjoyed the film that's based off of, or inspired by, if you will, the Color from Outer Space that he was in.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Lovecraft's work, and I feel like I'm in safe enough company to say that and not be considered a bigot for that, because I don't share Lovecraft's views, but I do appreciate him being such a fucking xenophobic racist that it inspired an amazing genre of cosmic horror.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a super good movie. Color Out of Space was really good. Mandy was really good. And there's another horror movie with Nick Cage that I saw recently, Willy's Wonderland.
Oh my god, Willy's Wonderland is a hoot.
It's so funny. It's just, I love it.
LSF out of context, here we come. What is LSF out of context, then? By the way, I'm on Saltspire just to check, and yeah, Witch Hunter Captain has a passive ability called Witch Hunt. Tagged enemies take 20% additional damage.
Yo, nice.
So, whenever we can, we should do that. I'm gonna swap to this guy.
Why do I reckon you already know the answer?
So suspicious, Master Dwarf. But, yes, Lunar
LSF is a subreddit called Livestream Fails. It's a bunch of Twitch stream clips that most have taken out of context to use for humor or drama. That's exactly what I expected it to be.
Captain's a monitor out of panic bar nowadays.
Alright, the Enchanter's Lair. Let's do it.
Sweet. Trying to put more caffeine into my body.
Yeah, I'm having my morning coffee. When you see bigger streamers doing Reddit recap, they often check LSF for the subreddit first thing. Gotcha. I hope I get posted on crappy shit like that. I'll blow up. I'm good with it. I'm sure a lot of people want to experience a dwarf VTuber and just don't know I exist because I don't leave my fucking mountain home. Why would I? People suck. Current company and chat notwithstanding, of course.
Sorcerer cannot hide. I've an arrow ready just for him.
There will be surprises in store, no doubt.
You're a cauldron
Wow.
here today, aren't you? Where is it?
Our quarry leaves a trail of blind man.
Oh, yeah.
You're so sassy.
He is such a sassy man. But like, I get it, you know. He is a witch hunter captain in that profession and has been, you know, essentially like exiled because he believes that the Ratmen are real and no one else does, and he's called a quack for that.
Oh yeah.
We're in that comedy combat.
Skaven are a myth. Yeah, of course they are. My bad. When do you normally stream, Ellie? Is it because I feel like it's in the evening by my time?
Yeah, normally 9 or 10 p.m. Central Time is kind of when I like to stream.
Okay.
Yeah. Two of my poor mods live in Australia, so it works a lot better for them when I stream around that time.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I'm surprised one of them's here right now and alive.
Yeah. So Honora is Aussie dwarf VTuber, and I'll play with them on Friday mornings sometimes, and so they have to stay up till like midnight to be a part of that.
Yeah, my mod says not alive. No, I think I saw them when you were doing Debug Galactic a week ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, they seem cool.
they're very nice. They're one of the very few younger people that I actually engage with. Not because I like hate young people or anything weird, but I do try and engage with the younger crowd as little as possible, just to stay away from anything scandalous. I just don't need that in my life, you know.
Yeah, I hear you.
But Honora is good people.
Jeez, I can't even handle a lot of people my own age. I'm only 23.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's probably death. I thought it might be a shortcut, but I think it's death. Oh, that's a big one.
Uh-oh. Oh goodness. Ow. Oh, sweet.
Damn.
The thing just like disappeared and became a loot dice.
It said you killed him. I was wondering what you hit it with. Just deleted him.
It just kept smacking with my I think I did just delete that thing. Like it just disappeared and became a loot die. It was funny.
Hell yeah.
Oh, That's a horrifying. I think the implications there are kind of horrifying.
Yeah. Classic Watelgi magic. Ooh. Okay. This is really cool looking. We'll have to find a key to open this.
What did you say?
Hear that? Sounds like an assassin. Over this way, drink without it.
Ha!
Oh gosh, I got you.
So the problem with this pistol that I'm using is because it's cog work. It has a little bit of a wind up to its shots.
Oh yeah.
So like I pulled the trigger, but you have to hold it for about a full second before it fires. And he just was quicker than me on the draw. Thank you for the crab brave barbarian.
All these blood fountains and stuff are giving me some Mortal Kombat vibes.
Right?
I'm kind of itching to get back into Mortal Kombat 11, but like, all I can really do right now is the Towers of Time thing, and it's kind of boring.
I've never been much into the Mortal Kombat series of fighting games. I was bigger into Soul Calibur and Street Fighter myself.
Yeah, I don't know. Mortal Kombat's always just been the one that draws me for a few reasons. At least with like the new reboot series.
Yeah.
I just like the more like footsie style kind of more strategic kind of pace.
That's super valid. I think footsies are one of the most interesting parts of fighting games. I just like the mind games and all of what goes into footsies.
Yeah, meanwhile like Tekken is the complete antithesis to that, where it's just like bounce and juggle people for as long as you can.
Yeah. Oh, did you make one mistake? I guess that's up to 60% or more of your health bar, fuck boy.
Pretty much, more or less, yeah. That's exactly.
Oh, did you make 2 mistakes? Am I good at this video game? Well, that's your whole life, dude. Yeah, have you ever played Fantasy Strike?
No.
Fantasy Strike is a game that I recommend to anybody who is big into fighting games, and also anybody who isn't into fighting games but wants to be. Fantasy Strike is like as you just sort of compared those two games of Tekken is to juggling as Mortal Kombat is to footsies. Fantasy Strikes is all about fundamentals.
Oh, sweet.
And like health is not a bar, it's a set of bar sections. So like the more fragile rundown like rushdown characters only have 4 hit points. You hit them 4 times, they're done.
That's kind of cool. I like that concept.
And like the thicker grappling characters have like 7 hit points. Very few attacks deal more than 1 point of damage. And combos are generally very short strings. So it's very easy to perform even the most complicated of combos.
Yeah.
So it's just all about who's got a better grasp on their fundies, and I just really like that shit.
Yeah, that sounds really cool, actually.
I highly recommend looking into it. Oh. I missed. Ow.
You said this is Fantasy Strike?
Fantasy Strike, yeah.
Okay, I'll try and remember that.
Hey, Thatcher Cottage, yeah, it's the Uber Strike 2.
Another game I've wanted to play is the newest Samurai Showdown.
Yo. Yeah. I love that that series of games. It's like that and Darkstalkers are some of my favorite dead fighting game series.
Oh gosh, you said Darkstalkers. That reminds me of I used to play a lot of Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm getting called out in my chat. Oh, ammo crate right here. Barbarian's going, you talking about fighting games, and I'm just remembering the war crimes you done as Duck Hunt Dog. Listen, man, I love zoners. Zoners and grapplers are my fucking shit. You show me a fighting game that's got a Dalism and a Zangief, and I'm fucking in. Or Dalsim, sorry. Dalism.
I don't know why I gravitate so much towards Cassie Cage in Mortal Kombat 11. Something about her is she's really good at like punishing whiffs and like super heavy on counters, and also there's the fact that she has like 8 different crushing blows in her kit.
Oh, I'm in a
the
bad
build I've
spot.
got for her.
Thank you for the stretch, Silver. I'm gonna stretch while I get fucking pinataed.
Yeah, so I kind of wonder if that's maybe something I gravitate towards in in more fighting games, but it's hard to say considering I haven't really branched out too much.
I feel that it's characters that punish poor play really well is just a very satisfying thing to do. I mean, that's why I like to play Trapper and Dead by Daylight. I'm a Trapper main, and like,
Oh, sweet.
Trapper is just, did you not look down? Did you think that I wouldn't have prepared this location like Dexter style way in advance to receive you, my lovely guest, to this loop? Well, you're in a bear trap now, so how about you just deal with that?
Gosh, looping is something I'm still not getting the hang of in Dead by Daylight, whether I'm trying to do the loop as a survivor or I'm trying to counter it as killer.
Yeah.
I'm so out of my league with that.
It's difficult because you kind of have to. It's very similar to fighting games in terms of this skill set of you have to learn what your opponent likes to do, and you have to pick that up very quickly.
Yeah.
To not sort of be fucked over by it.
Yeah, my biggest counter so far to being looped is just to ignore that survivor and go after the people who are actually doing objectives.
That is not a bad response to that at all.
Yeah, I had 2 people who all they wanted to do was get my attention and lead me to an area that they could loop me. And once I caught on to them, I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna go after the 2 people who are actually doing generators.
Yep.
And the 2 people, I kind of focused the marks, like I had to kind of tone on them, so I felt bad, but at the same time, blame your teammates.
I mean, that's the thing, right? Is people like that are trying to babysit their friends that are maybe not as good at looping.
Yeah.
And as the killer, you have to go for the weakest link. Like, you have to. To establish pressure.
But the funny thing is, those 2 DC'd, the ones who I was actually able to catch, and so I managed to actually get the other 2 hooked as well, and I got merciless. That was pretty satisfying.
Yeah.
I was getting so salty with that match in the beginning.
Yeah, it's easy to get tilted in that game if you're getting played. After this mission, do you think you can maybe turn up your output a little bit?
I can, yeah.
Because I've turned you up as much as I can, and some of my chat's saying that it's still kind of hard to hear you.
Oh, yeah.
Silver says, so you very much like playing Punisher characters, what I'm getting out of this. Yeah, absolutely. I like to punish people for playing video games poorly. You know, just classic toxic gamer shit.
Whoa.
Alright. I've been looking for the key to to move forward, and I can't find it.
Yeah, I'm kind of just wandering around aimlessly.
Where's the Ara Ara redeem? I don't have one. But if someone gives me $10, I'll say my on-brand equivalent of Ara Ara.
Like, I'm like racking my brain trying to think of what that would be.
Someone clip it. He just said it like 3 times. It's true. To talk about Ara Ara, I talked about Ara Ara.
I never got why people were so into that.
It's essentially the verbal equivalent of mommy milkers. Like, Ara Ara is a thing that, like, motherly MILF type characters say, is my understanding. And so,
I mean,
to sort of good.
I see what the appeal is, I just, just don't get why it was so prevalent.
I mean, not to dismiss our community and subculture of VTubing as a whole, but the answer to that question is often, as it often is, one large name did it, and so everybody else did it to ride coattails and tailwinds. Like,
You know what, that's fair. That checks out. Where am I and how do I get to you?
it somewhat translates to what do we have here. I always interpret it more as like a my, like sort of a condescending, like how did you get into this situation type of thing.
Oh, here we go. Okay, I think I found the way up to you. Saying Ara Ara so badly, you end up saying Aaron.
Aaron.
Gosh, that's funny.
It's pretty good. I think this is the right way. Aaron earned an iron Ara Ara. You got me. That tongue twister got me, Thatcher of Cottage. Well played, man. Ah. Are you rocking the longbow?
Yep.
What do you think of it?
I like it.
Yeah, it's got that punch.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, hey, Tome. Hell yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I'll carry it.
Is anyone else hearing voices?
Right, Otis.
What's Otis the Can got?
Yeah, the sorcerer knows exactly what's gonna hit him. He can hear y'all from a mile away with all this carnage.
Yeah. Good, honest combat.
Fucking Victor.
I don't know how many of these Poison Feast chalices there are, but I am going to keep picking them up.
Oh no, someone redeemed Hydrate.
So what do you think of channel point redeems? What do you use them for yourself?
I don't have a lot on my channel personally. I have some to remind me to like drink water and sit straight, but like standard stuff. But I've got a couple that's like make Goober say something within reason, and then
Mhm.
there's like let Goober speak for 5 minutes, and I'll switch over to.
Goober.
Alright, we're going backwards that way.
Whoa.
That has to be hard to keep up.
It was at first actually. Like when I first came up with the voice, it was really hard to do for like. And I had it at like 10 minutes, and like by the end of 10 minutes, it was my voice was like shot.
I'm sure.
But now I can just switch in and out seamlessly.
That's awesome. That's good vocal practice. Like I was telling you before we started the stream, one of my channel point redemptions is a shanty, and so I'll like load up a shanty and sing it to the chat. Oh, work physically today? Thank you, Madrasity. I appreciate the workout while you work in the real world. Thank you for coming out and hanging around. Goober Speak is endearingly incredulous.
Honestly,
Incongruous, sorry.
For the most part, though, Goober's it just likes to go
Ba, 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 ba.
a lot.
Gotcha. Just
Yeah.
adorable noises ensue.
And a little bit of chaos, and sometimes some bloodlust.
Hell yeah. I'm into it. It's pretty good. It's good to have niches, you know. Sorry, I'm working out because someone redeemed it. Which I didn't think about how much that would disrupt the flow of a stage of Vermintide until just now.
I just love the idea of me like chopping up this horde of like enemies, and you're in the corner doing push-ups or something.
Yeah, just hold on. I gotta pick up these dumbbells and do a little set real quick. I'll be right there. Just I gotta improve myself. So I like to talk about channel point redeems when I do collabs with people because I think you can learn a lot about sort of where that content creator is in their headspace based off of what they want their chat to be able to influence upon them. So like I don't have a hydrate redeem because I don't have a problem with remembering to drink.
Yeah.
But I forget to stay moving and like mobile and do shit.
Yeah. Oh, someone in my chat redeemed make Goober say something, and I think they want Goober to sing a shanty.
Oh my god.
I have to look something up.
Yeah, I'll cover you. Oh god. Someone in my chat is trying to like ooh-woo speak Wellerman, and I kind of hate it.
Oh gosh, it's cursed.
Incredibly cursed.
All right. All right, I got one. Okay.
Okay, let it rip.
I'll sing a verse. Let me take a drink of water again, really quick.
Yeah, you gotta lubricate that voice box. Welcome, Brambo. You're about to have quite the treat.
Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba.
Okay.
Six, 60 men, all lost at sea, all drunk except for me. 'Twas I who had to face the storm, nothing in sight to keep me.
So I lost it.
That's
It
really
doesn't
good
help
though.
that it doesn't help that I can't remember the song. I just pulled up the lyrics for it. It's the little sea shanty they sing in the Garfield Halloween special.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
60 men all lost at sea, all of them drunk except for me.
You got everything but that last syllable pretty much. So I'd say that counts.
Yeah.
Yeah, ho, yeah, ho.
Madrashi says this is wonderful. We should do a duet. Brambo, where are the votes? I don't know. We've been trying to fuck with the the Twitch integration all morning, and it hasn't really worked. So I have an idea of how to fix it. when we get back to the lobby, but I gotta take a bio when we get back too, because we've been going for almost 2 hours now, and I've been drinking a lot of coffee.
Thank you, Lethal and Tom, for the bits.
Hell yeah. Ah!
Billy, thank you for the bits.
Hip!
Your jaw is here, what do you mean? What does that mean? Oh no. You're trying to start. I know what you're trying to do, Faye. You're trying to start a hype train, but I have those deactivated on my account.
Haha, get fucked. Do I want a workout day or a rest day? I'll take a rest day until we switch games later, and then you can hit me with everything you got. I think he's invulnerable right now.
Oh. Everyone in my chat's really sad that I don't have hype train.
Well,
activated.
an anonymous cheer with the 25 bits. Thank you very much for that. I'm not gonna beg. I'm not gonna ask for a hype train, but if you guys really want to make a hype train happen, you can get those emotes on this channel. And about as baity as it gets for free shit around here. Oh.
I like the stock sound effects of the bum.
Yeah. The bells that are on his scythe. Thank you for... Okay! First of all, Anonymous Share, thank you for 25 bits. Thatcher Crowd, thank you for the 8 bits. And then Ikamasumi, thank you for the 5 gift subs, my guy.
Oh, nice.
It's incredibly kind of you. Uh-oh, I'm gonna die. So, Frankie, 1992, Enora, Madrosity, Gamepedia, and Lex Temporis, welcome to the mountain home. You are now in the employ of this fine mountain. Grab your pickaxes and get back to work.
Oh, jeez. This dude is just really leading into me.
Yeah. But I think we got him. Thatcher Cottage with the 200 bits. And Barbarian with the 350 bits. That's a hype train. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. Anyone who's over at Ellie is Lost, now's the time to go over and get in here and get your free emotes. Probably I like forcing people into indentured servitude. Yeah, but at least it is indentured servitude. Like, people can get out of it with proper work. I mean, we're dwarves after all, right? Lethal Lucidity, thank you for the 100 additional bits. I really do appreciate it. There's tons of healing done here.
Oh, sweet.
Thatcher of Cottage with the 20 additional bits. That's almost going to get us through level 2. Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah.
Healing tools if you're feeling weak.
Lucid Bunny Buns, thank you for the follow. Wait, where am I? Oh, here we go.
Let's go. It's time to book it.
It's nice to see you. How you doing?
Oh, Madrosity with the 10 Tier 1 gift subs. Holy shit. Vargas, Forlorn Ghost, Danny Bot TV, Zafra Zaleska, It's Fabulet, Sleepy Suki, Lynn Muskin DK, Ravina, Thy Potato Dude, and Stoneheart. Grab your pickaxes, get back to work. Thank you for those gift subs, Madrosity. I really appreciate it. 16 bits, and what do you get? Another day older and deeper in bits. Yep. Thank you for the 26 salty bits there, Barbarian. Welcome. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much for the 25 hits.
It is popping off. Roger Man with the 400 bits. Holy cow, that's going to get us substantially into beating the 5th level and maxing out this hype train. Thank you so very much. Thank you guys so much for all of the bits and gifted subs. That shit is legitimately very kind of you. I take it people got paid because it's Friday. It's very, very kind of you guys to be so generous. I really do appreciate it.
Meanwhile, I'm over here like, no fun allowed.
Hell yeah, fuck them, no fun. You got listen. If there's anything you ever take from me that you like put to heart, be you. Fuck the rest.
Oh, I unlocked the Shade.
Yeah, so the Shade is the melee aggressive, high DPS Carillion class. Madrosity with the 500 additional bits. Holy crap. Streamlabs is catching the death hug. Yeah. I hope you guys like the little gif of the little Horatius mining for those alerts. I really am happy with it. Halfway through level 5, everybody. Thank you so much for all that.
I'm scared. I don't want to activate Hype Trade.
Thank you for the Carl, Madrosity. For Carl. Rock and Stone, brother.
Rock and Stone.
If you don't rock and stone, you ain't coming home. It's just that easy. So a lot of the big perks of Shade is that their ability makes them invisible, and then when they come out of that, whatever attack they use to come out of that, which is probably like a charged melee, is a guaranteed critical and will instantly kill any man-sized enemy.
Oh.
So everything smaller than Plague Knights, which are the super big Rothelm bastards, pretty much insta-gibbs anything.
Huh.
And will do big damage and probably insta-kill even Rothelms on the lower difficulties. Like, big burst damage. Sunken pirate wreck. Scrub the deck and make it look shiny. I forgot that I had Tamatoa's shiny for 100 bits. No one ever redeems it. I fucking love it. Thank you, Lethal Lucidity. Tamatoa is one of my favorite recent villains.
It was my father's fault. Disengage the pneumatic supports. Call them newfangled umgak.
I don't look at my talents actually. I haven't put points into these in a long time.
Took the burden for his brother, who died a hero, getting other miners to safety. Wouldn't expect you to understand.
Thank you for the follow. I freaking love Shiny. Had to play it when I spotted it. Thank you, Lucidity. I really appreciate that. Welcome to the Mountain Home. And now that you are following, you are not just some person who's loitering outside my mountain home, but now welcome guests to the mine. Also, I know we didn't hit level 5 hype train, guys, but thank you guys so much for the support. That shit really, really helps. Okay, Madrosity. All right, listen, man. Thank you for the 5 gift subs. Fucking... We absolutely did hit level 5. We just did. Yeah, we just hit level 5. So... Alright then. Madrosity, well played, my guy. Thank you for your generosity, and you put my words back into my mouth and said, fuck you, guy. I know what I'm about. So, Jinkinator, Nico above the law, Arctus Meow, Lethal Lucidity, and Froloth. Congratulations on the 5 of you getting your pickaxes and getting back to work. I know you are fresh here, Lethal Lucidity, but enjoy the dwarf emotes. Jeez, thank you guys so very much. Now that the hype train is over, I'm gonna feel comfortable enough to actually go pee. I gotta go. I'll be right back.
And that will be.
How does one activate the hype train? Usually just like I think it triggers when enough people give bits and subs and stuff, but I have mine turned off. Take co-op in. I'm hoping soon. I would love to co-op with Faye.
So, Grimgay tells me you've been dreaming of the future.
I've dreamt of darkness. Perhaps it is the future. Perhaps it is nothing but my own fears.
You have fears? You?
I. Never being able to return home, surely you know the feeling.
I don't know what you're suggesting, Mutelgi.
Alright, I'm back.
Hello.
So did you turn on the hype train?
I have not yet.
Well, just in case, you guys should go to Ellie is Lost. I just linked it in the chat. And, just, do what you're going to do.
Everyone's gonna bully me into adding it.
I mean, they want their emotes, Ellie. They want their emotes.
Oh, okay. I guess if everyone wants it, jeez.
Oh my gosh, you're just going to give me money. Fucking, alright, nerds.
Ah, this is the worst. Giving me money
It's ridiculous. Can you believe these fucking weirdos?
so I can give you more content.
Wait, hold on. Are you trying to tell me that you're one of those types of content creators that takes the money that they get from their fans to improve themselves and the content that they make?
Yeah, I'm guilty of that.
Oh my god.
I just need to figure out how to activate the freaking hype train.
All VTubers want one thing, and it's fucking disgusting, and it's improving themselves to be more entertaining and enjoyable for their friends in chat.
Fine. I have activated hype train temporarily.
Alright, miners, do your work.
Rogerman, thank you for the gift sub. Thank you, Thatch Roofed Cottage, for subscribing. Oh boy, here's my very first hype train I've ever gotten.
What?
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh, thank you for the follow. No. Snatch. Monstrosity. Thank you. Monstrosity's like, I did my bullying and now I leave. Oh my gosh, 10 tier 1 subs, thank you.
Hell yeah, boys.
Thank you, Roger, for the gift sub to Monstrosity. Oh gosh, yeah, I'm already at level 5.
Hell yeah, boys!
Thank you, Faye. Oh gosh. Thatch, Thatch Roofed Cottage. I love your name, by the way. Thank you for the bits. Thank you, Snatch.
Thatcher Cottage is a good dude. You know what?
He just-
I'm gonna do something crazy. Because you guys were so nice to Ellie, I'm going to go against my scruples and play fucking Slayer Barden for one stage. How about that?
Oh.
Fucking hate this character.
You're all really sweet. Thank you all.
Thatcher Cottage, my god, in my chat going, disgusting, Pog.
Oh.
I beg pardon.
Oh, can we set the Twitch chat to be Horatius1214? I want to see if maybe it has to be on mine. I don't know why it would be, but I'm just trying to figure out why we're not getting the spawns.
Oh yeah. No, that's fine. Train Snatch. Activates Hype Train, immediately smashes level 5.
Right? It's an amazing level of support in your audience.
Yeah, it makes me really happy. Thank you all.
Yeah, you know
I'm
what?
sorry I'm not like an emotional blubbery mess, but I do appreciate it.
Considering that a mild chuckle was from the Yamcha bit earlier, had you going, I'm sorry, that would hit me really hard. I was like, okay, we're dealing with someone who has very muted responses to things, which is fine,
Yeah.
obviously. But, well, you know what? You're a valid person, Ellie.
Aw, thank you.
Alright, so, did you, change the Twitch thingy yet?
Oh, did I, do I have to go into...
Yeah, click Twitch and then the
okay.
little disconnect button and then just type in my name. It's HORATIUS1214.
What happened to the, 1213 Horatiuses before you?
They died.
No. It's a lot of F's in chat.
There's a lot of F's in chat. So not
Thank you, Ethan.
so Brambo in my chat's like, so not like Horatius. Yeah, I'm not a very muted person. I'm very bombast.
Yeah, that's usually the kind of vibe though you can feel from a lot of my streams. It's just me being pretty quiet and muted.
It's not honestly, I don't think it's a bad thing. Frankly, I think that we could stand to have more streamers that sort of adopt that personality.
Oh yeah.
Because there's a lot of folks out there that are just like, all right, thank you guys for coming by. Make sure you hit the bell. Like, it's just like, calm down. It's fine. Like,
Yeah, no, I feel that.
it's
I
okay to
feel
be
way more-
excitable, but.
Yeah, I feel way more comfy in more like chill streams.
Mm-hmm. All right, so this is the Winds of Magic stage, I believe. This is the.
To walk a while. Then the old woman does his purpose.
We shall have to trust that Lona knows his business. If he does not, I shall have one.
There's something wrong here, you guys. Bad wrong.
Choo choo.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on your first level 5 hype train, Ellie. I'm really glad that you have that under your belt now.
Oh, yeah, thank you everybody. Oh gosh, I'm still getting so many notifications.
Oh yeah, when someone puts out like a big sub dump, It's just like, well, that's just going to be my ears now for the next however long. Art. Have you played the new D&D game? What new D&D game? Celasta, Crown of the Magister?
Dark Alliance?
You can play as the Dwarf King and that. Oh, yeah, Dark Alliance. Art! Thank you for the art, Tasher Cottage. I haven't played Dark Alliance, mainly because all of the reviews came out and people said that it plays like doo-doo butter.
Oh, no.
Like, it's like they just didn't finish it. Like, it's bad.
Oh, I was looking forward to that one.
Me too. Every time a D&D game is like coming out, I get really excited, and then with some regularity, I get immediately disappointed because it's like you either have the passion to get access to the IP, or you get good game developing skills. It seems like it's just, the two of them never sync up.
Yeah, I was looking forward to playing as my man Drizzit. Nah, I know it's Drizzt. That's something that always drove me crazy when people said Drizzit.
Yeah. Or Dritzt. Alright, Goatman.
Goatman. Bill Goatman.
Yeah. This
Oh my
is
gosh,
where
there's so many Goatmen.
this is where the Slayer class really excels. Lots of unarmored dudes. Just let me at him. I'm a wood chipper. Oh, Castigors.
Oh, these are cool. I like these enemies.
Yeah, their charge is really impactful. I promise you it's not as bad as they say it is. Okay. Alright, I have no ranged weapons, so like all ammo pickups are all you, so go ham skis.
Nice. Sweet.
Like I have 3 throwing axes, but I can Thor's them back to my hand.
Oh, I found a little cave over here. Oh, there's like nothing in here. Lame.
Okay.
Just a dude sitting up there vibing. I just
Yeah,
shot
man.
him.
Just having a good day, being a goat man, living his best goat man life. Okay, so these dudes that drop the banners, do you see how all of the enemies nearby them have these like fiery effect on them?
Oh yeah.
Their stats are being skyrocketed.
Oh.
So we need to make sure we go and take the banner down ASAP.
Gotcha. Oh, I meant to mess with my Discord settings. I'm sorry.
That's alright.
I think I.
There was a
actually-
little bit going on, so.
Oh yeah, I think I actually have my output set to highest, so I'm not sure what else I could do.
Don't worry about it. They can suffer.
Okay. Oh no.
They're just chat.
Just chat. Oh no.
Listen, the chat giveth and the chat taketh away. They have a very antagonistic relationship with me and with most people. Oh, thank you for the stretch, Perry. I also appreciate you saying that I could wait until after the slaughtering was over to stretch, but welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. I'm playing some Vermintide 2 with Ellie is Lost.
Hello.
You've been doing better today. I saw that you weren't on the best of wins, so I'm glad to hear that you're feeling more up to things. Perry Gaming, by the way, is a fantastic Destiny 2 and other such streamer. I think you probably enjoy her streams quite a bit.
I haven't played Destiny in so long. Uh-oh. What?
Over this way, Gringolandy. Keep an eye for a stash of other shop.
I gave you.
Thank you.
Smell.
Yeah.
Just seeing you run around shirtless is really funny.
Yep.
Hydrate. How dare you? Oh, thank you for the follow, Perry Gaming.
Hey.
Yo.
Yeah, Ellie likes to play indie and horror games. That's how we've been marketing today.
Yeah, more or less just like a grab bag of silly things I find on Steam.
Alright, go time.
If it's still on sale, I want to get the Dread X collection and play that.
Oh my god, dude. The Dread X collections are so cool. I haven't picked up or played much of the third one yet. But that did come out. Ah! Unhand me!
Unhand me.
Don't touch me, I don't know you.
Gosh, I don't know why that, but that reminded me of, did you ever see a movie called Mr. Right with Anna Kendrick and Sam Rockwell?
No, I don't think I have.
Oh, it's so good. Okay, so it sounds like it's supposed to be like a rom-com,
Mm-hmm.
but it's actually like a really good action movie too.
Hell yeah.
Basically, Anna Kendrick's character falls in love with Sam Rockwell, who is a professional hitman turned reverse hitman.
Amazing.
Yep. So he actually kills the people that hire him.
Huh. It's a dangerous line of work. I like that though. That's a fun premise that I've literally never heard of before, so.
Yeah, it's really cool.
So graceful now, hey, we're Kelgi.
I think it's currently streaming on Netflix right now, actually.
Okay. Mr. Right, you said.
Yep.
Oh, check it out.
Yep. And Tim Roth is the mentor that's hunting down Sam Rockwell.
Okay. So mind if I ask the potentially most damning question that anyone can ask anybody else on the internet?
Go ahead.
Do you watch anime?
I'm not the biggest fan of anime.
Smart. Don't.
Like, no, there's been a few series that I kind of like, but and anime can be good if I want to watch something that can shut my brain off too,
Yeah.
with like a friend. But no, like on my own, I'm not the biggest fan of anime.
That's pretty much right where I'm at. Like, I'll come out of retirement and watch the occasional series every season or so. If someone says like, "Hey man, this is really good, you should check it out." But
Yeah.
for the most part, I would just rather not.
Yeah, if it's like popping up in my face constantly, I'll be like, fine, I'll check it out. It's like I actually recently tried to watch Demon Slayer, and I was like, I'm not really into this.
Okay, I'm really glad that someone else can say that, because I also tried to watch Demon Slayer and was like, this is very pretty, but this is really not that interesting to watch. I'd rather just watch like Yu Yu Hakusho again or something.
Oh yeah, I need to get back into that. I started watching that a little while back, or a few years ago. I kind of dropped off of it. I was really into Soul Eater.
Gotcha.
But,
I was just... Sorry, please finish your thought.
I was just like, you know, the really anime parts of it weren't like super interesting to me, but everything else I really liked.
Yeah.
What you were saying?
So Thatcher Cottage, like I said, is a real life friend of mine, and he recommended Odd Taxi.
Huh.
And he was like, "It's not what you think it is. Just like give it a try." And I watched the first episode of it this morning, and it's really fucking funny. It's like kind of a cynical slice of life.
Oh.
Like, imagine, okay, so you probably, even if you've not seen it, you're probably familiar with the show Agretsuko with the little red panda girl.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So take all of the vim and vigor out of that show and make it much more relaxed. And that's Odd Taxi.
Nice.
The main point of view character, I'm not sure if he's the protagonist necessarily, but he's definitely the point of view character, is this, like, sort of disillusioned, jaded, maybe upper middle-aged walrus taxi driver. Oh, that's a Minotaur! Oh, that's a big boy! Have a bomb. And let's go.
Oh my gosh, there's just this one dude charging me and I can't get him off me.
Thank you for that bomb, that helped a lot.
Yep.
Alright, I got a draw it for you.
Oh.
Okay. So yeah, Odd Taxi is a really fun show, and Thatcher Cottage, you were right, that show is distressingly right up my alley. The main point of view character, like I said, the walrus taxi driver, is a contrary, curmudgeonly character, and I love him a lot.
Oh.
It's like someone put me in an anime, and I'm really about it.
Wow, yeah, that sounds kind of fun. I'll try to check it out if I can remember.
Yeah.
There was one I watched, one anime I watched on Netflix a year ago that was like kind of neat if you like, fighting tournament animes.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Kengan Ashura.
Oh, I heard about that, yeah.
That one was actually kind of fun. I liked it.
Right on. I don't
They
think that's the way.
really like their weird fighting style tropes. Like there's one dude who's like can slice you because his pinch strength is really good. It's like kind of weird, but the way they choreograph the fights, like it's still cool to watch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I like Baki the Grappler sometimes, so like goofy ass. No, really, this is grounded in reality, but it really, really isn't. Is not like I'm not afraid of it. I find that stuff pretty funny.
Yeah. Oh, Baki, yeah. That was another one I watched. I watched that with a friend of mine. It was so silly.
Yeah, it's like, no, we're in the real world. I'm like, okay, cool. Like I'm into it. And then they say the most wackadoo shit, where people do just things that are just not physically possible for a human being to perform.
I just liked how much freaking mileage they got from like that one old guy who had the wire and technology and stuff.
Yeah.
That guy was weird.
They really wanted to stretch that thin. Good morning, Witch Watch Games. I'm doing great today. We had a level 5 hype train, and then we got Ellie the Lost, who I'm playing. Oh, sorry, Ellie is Lost, who I'm playing with right now, which you should go check out at their Twitch, which is this following link that I just dumped in chat. And yeah, we're talking about the occasional anime that is tolerable and not, like, problematic. Because that's my guff with a lot of anime, is that a lot of it is just like, I get that that's from a very different culture that has a different distinctive, set of guidelines and norms, but like, god damn, dude, there is some shit that is not cool, not kosher.
Right.
Looking at you, Dragon Maid.
I never watched that one.
I watched the first season and felt kind of creeped out by it a lot. Like, for the most
yeah.
part, its animation is really good. The voice acting is solid. And honestly, for a show that very proudly has, like, an openly gay femme couple, it's like, I'm really happy for that existing, you know? Because there's a really... I mean, in non-animated media, it's pretty rare to see well-written, you know, non-heterosexual characters to begin with, much less in animation.
Yeah.
So like I'm so happy to see that kind of stuff being more normalized, but some of the problematic content in that show is hard to overlook. And the second season just went live, and if the trailer is anything to go by, it looks like they're really doubling down on the bad shit. So I'm not gonna watch it.
That's fair.
Behind? Oh, never mind.
Ooh.
We need to find you some ammo. You're dry.
Yeah.
Oof, you're here for that? Well, welcome, Witch Watch Games. Oh, also, I bitched about this on a TikTok yesterday, and I bitched about it to my friends in private last night. But if you guys want to hear some juicy goss, I got the tea to spill. So, I actually am unsure. I know I've been pretty crass so far on this stream with you so far, Ellie, but do you have a, like, 18 plus or older stream?
Yeah, my audience is typically 18 plus.
Cool. I don't want to breach that line without, like, asking first.
Oh, that's fine. I hate kids.
Me too. So, I love boobs. It's probably the most cishet thing that a man can say, but I love boobs a lot. I think they're kind of the best thing in the world, and so I have very high scrutiny for when people try and do things that I think are disrespectful to boobs.
Oh yeah.
So there's a design choice that I'm seeing, not super common or anything like that, but I see it a couple of times, and I'm seeing it more and more because now I'm looking for it. You know how that sort of bias can form, where people are are choosing to put beauty marks on their booba.
Huh.
And I hate this for a couple of reasons. One, like I said, I'm a mental health worker, so whenever I see anybody doing something that I think is predatory towards people's behavior, like, and manipulating their behavior, that immediately puts me on the back foot and gets me upset.
Oh yeah.
So, because I think that, you know, they're being, in my opinion, they're being predatory and, like, playing on people's, you know, monkey brains, and I think that's really shitty to do.
Yeah.
So there's that, where, you know, the human brain is fundamentally programmed to look for, like, breaks in patterns, almost as much as they look for patterns themselves. So whenever, you know, someone is putting a booba on a booba on a mole, or putting a beauty mark on a booba, obviously, if you are a real person with boobs in the real world and you have a beauty mark on your breasts, like, that wasn't something you probably chose to do. So obviously I don't have any problem with that. But it draws the eyes, and I feel like it's drawing the eyes when... This leads sort of in my second point. I don't think boobs need to help because they're fucking perfect.
Right.
Oh, I'm down. So, all I'm bitching about that is it's really silly and almost insults boobs in my presence, and I just think that that's really not okay because they're perfect.
Yeah. Which Watch Games? Thank you for the follow.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I definitely feel you on that. I'm more of a butt person though.
Respect. No bad choices.
Actually, I'm more of a tummy person.
Ooh.
A very rare breed.
I think that there's a really good allure and argument to be made for someone having a sexy, like, core, like a torso, like, tub situation, because on the one hand, if you're soft, great spot to rest, great spot to cuddle.
Oh yeah.
If you're rock hard, then there's all other kinds of play, let's say, that you can have with that.
Yeah.
But I respect that. I respect that that approach.
Yeah.
All right, nobody
Oh.
asked for me to play Slayer, but that was my penance, I guess. I don't know. I fucking hate that class.
Oh, Otis, beauty marks, I believe are just like moles, right? It's just like a nice way. Like,
Yeah,
of,
it's
like,
a
euphemism.
yeah, it's a cute way to spin like a small mole.
Yeah. Yeah, like just kind of like a little dot. Oh, it's fine. I hate kids. Can relate. Gosh.
Perry Gaiman playing Code Vein. That's right, I'm doxing you, Perry, if you're still here. Witch Watch Game says I'm all about the eyes and a beard. I respect
Beards are
that.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ain't see that. You ain't see shit. That's alright, Perry. You can play video games. You're allowed. You should have fun with your life. So how are you liking Assassin, or whatever that character class is actually called?
I don't know. It didn't feel super great.
Yeah, it's pretty fragile by comparison to Handmaiden and Waystalker. Shade, that's what it's called. Yeah, that's right. Thatcher of Cottage is my friend who mains Carillion, so he has tons of insight on Carillion.
Let's see. Okay, so I should be getting up to behind people and probably dual wielding, honestly. I probably shouldn't have been using a glaive.
Shade is best on double weapons, according to Thatch?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's actually what I was just now coming to the realization of, like, maybe I should be maximizing the backstab with you know, faster attacks.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because you do bonus damage when hitting stuff from behind. So I've been trying to convince myself to try Code Vein, Perry. Let me know if you like it, because there's a lot about that game that I think is really cool, and I'm always looking for more Souls-like games to play. But like, I don't know. Code Vein has a lot of heavy anime on the front end that I think is going to be hard for me to get through without like laughing my ass off and critiquing it constantly. Thatcher Cottage says dual daggers in particular is very powerful but vulnerable to use. For Shade. Perry. Oh, you're getting a fresh, starting fresh for work's sake. I mean, hey, stream. Listen, content creation is work.
You've seen the Twin Tail comics back, Barney? I have. Not much of a portent, is it? The world's already gone mad.
Might need somebody to get work.
Witch Watch games preach.
Can't abide being bored.
So Ellie, what attracted you to being a VTuber as your form of content creation?
Do I know what an elf
I've always wanted to do streaming, but never wanted to do webcam, and found out that this was a thing, so I was like, hey, that'd
Gotcha.
be cool. Yeah, get to express who I really am on the inside.
Well, that's good. I'm really happy for you.
Yeah, it's been nice.
I'm somewhat fortunate that, other than the fact that my real world beard and hair color is not as pale as my models is, this is pretty much me. I am the people in my chat that know me in real life can vouch. I am just a dwarf in the real world. I'm on the shorter end. I'm kind of pudgy, and I love good sing, good drink, good company, and good times. So.
Nice.
But I also enjoy the anonymity that you can have in being a VTuber. Plus, I don't know. I think that the model stuff is really fun. You know, it's interesting to interact with, and learning about all this technology and like having hands now is like super cool. I think it's really fun to do. It's kind of goofy.
Yeah. Oh, Thatch is, Thatch is in my chat, giving me some tips.
Cool. Well, let him know if he is backseating too much. He's a passionate fella, so you gotta sometimes tell him to calm down.
Yeah. If it's for a game like this, I don't mind too much if people want to tell me some builds and stuff.
Gotcha.
I'll be like, okay, that's cool. But if it's for like, you know, I've had people who like I'm trying to do like a single player like horror game experience or something.
Oh yeah.
Like when I played through Resident Evil 3 remake, I had one or two people in my chat just constantly telling me to do stuff, and I'm like, please.
Yeah. I don't know. It's such a weird, it's such a finicky line of what's too much insight to share with a streamer and what's enough or whatever. Because like you want to encourage people to engage with you in chat. You want to encourage people to flex their knowledge, because that's, you know, that's fun. It feels good in your brain parts to know something and share that knowledge with somebody and then see them benefit from what you know.
Yeah.
But still, it can be a real big kind of detriment.
Yeah, I would see there's being like a sort of balance between, well, there's a line between like, you know, you get to show off kind of some cool stuff, you know, and like just straight up just bragging to look cool. I see some people doing one or the other.
Yeah.
Starts out as a player, gets worse from there. Demonized, that sounds
Perry's talking about Code Vein. Was messing around with the settings. If you enjoy Dark Souls, I think you'll enjoy Code Vein. Aside from the anime aesthetic, the story's pretty interesting, and I'm missing insight because I never played the God Eater stuff, but from what I've played so far, it shares that difficulty curve with Dark Souls and creatures are pretty dope. If you catch it on sale for 50% or more, I highly recommend it. Gotcha. Yeah, I was really bummed out that I got that job offer literally yesterday, right after the fucking Steam Summer Sale ended, because I had like 3 or 4 games on my wish list that I really wanted to pick up, but I was like, I gotta save my money because of how tight money can be sometimes. And then immediately was like, hey, your financial instability is gone, but also the Steam Summer Sale's over. Get fucked, idiot. Thanks. It's really cool.
Yeah. Side bonus of Hagbane is if you play on Chant difficulty or higher, you can tickle Horatius with friendly fire.
Yeah. So the ranged weapon in this game, you may notice as I'm cloaking you in fire, doesn't do any damage. But on the 3rd difficulty and above, friendly fire for ranged weapons gets turned on.
Nice.
The yay on the job though, top hill, yeah, no, I'm down with it. Hold on. Stop. Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
Oh, have you used the Hagbane before?
I have not.
So yeah, it's a very cool weapon. Hell yeah.
Wow.
You know what? Getting the flame on. And... Good. Got it.
Oh, so cool. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's intensely satisfying. It blows my mind that like very few Bardens use the Drake gun.
Yeah.
I get that it literally and figuratively has a pretty narrow scope of purpose, but still, it's real good. So many dudes.
I smell rotten poison.
Over this way, Glengarati.
Ah! Ow.
Vile pigs. Look out.
Fucker. You're braver than me.
It needs to kill us as it dies.
So you're not going to notice it too much on the lower difficulties because the plague rats don't have that much health. But you notice how the characters say that sometimes where it aims to kill us as it dies when you kill the plague rats.
Yeah.
When they have more health and can actually survive taking a hit or two, when plague rats get under 50% health, they will like do this little like frustration animation, and then they'll just kamikaze charge somebody.
Oh shit.
And it does a lot of damage. Which, so it can be kind of dangerous on the higher difficulties, even though they're, for the most part, completely harmless up close. Alright.
Stay close to me. I see the path.
You're saying plague rats and you mean poison rat. Yes, yes, sorry. I forgot that plague rats is the proper term for the berserker class. Ratmen.
Kill anyone we find.
Streamer! You got something wrong, streamer! It's true. And I don't give a fuck.
It's always fun to actually someone's actually.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of it. You said you ain't got no nipples. I did not say that somebody ain't got no nipples, but that is a fantastic insult.
Not surprising. I mean, I like cold frozen oysters a fair man, but brown tasty cats.
Ow, my
He's a penny pincher.
my freaking knees.
It's fine. you were born with a pair. You'll be all right.
I was-
Credit to Kevin Hart. Gotcha. I don't know. Kevin Hart is a weird case for me because I enjoyed a lot of Kevin Hart's earlier work when I think he was a little bit more unhinged and a little bit more ruthless. But I think he, like is often the case for many comedians, went really corpo.
yeah.
And if I hear him make another fucking joke where the punchline is that he's short, I'm gonna try and pile drive him into next week. Like, I get it, dude. It's not that funny.
You're right. I've just been so indifferent towards Kevin Hart, like total ambivalence.
Yeah. It's one of those problems where, like, because he's so prevalent, because he's so, like, corpse savvy, that he's just everywhere. Like, so seeing Kevin Hart in something or on a commercial or fucking literally anything is not special. So he just sort of washes out, which is such a disgusting position to be in as a comedian.
Oh boy, where am
I don't think I'm going the right way, but I'm just trying to run away from this horde that's approaching on me.
I? Oh, that's fair.
He's got a new movie coming out, like a real serious one, Fatherhood, I think it's called. Yeah. I heard about that, and I will gladly watch it be the most serious thing he's ever tried to do, and then in every single interview about it, they're going to make him tell jokes when he's trying to talk about the burdens of being a parent and how hard it can be to learn how to take on the world's most challenging profession that comes with no manual. But that's just me. Oh, Father is out already on Netflix. Gotcha.
Oh, Otis is asking, so how about Jack Black? I like Jack Black.
Jack Black is kind of an interesting character. I like Jack Black a lot.
Yeah.
He seems to be almost the polar opposite of Kevin Hart in a lot of ways. But I do like that he is very much dedicated to his passion of music and keeps doing everything that he can. It's like he does acting to support his music, which I think is really beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, he tried to do music, it wasn't super successful in the long run, so he started doing acting. Although I think he acted first. Someone might correct me on that, but on the plus side, I think the actress playing Kevin Hart's daughter is from PG. Oh, in Maryland, PG County in Maryland. That's interesting. I like there's a fair amount of like big names in the comedy world that are from like Maryland, DC area. Jack Black is Kevin Smith Gold Edition. Ooh, hot take. I think that Jack Black is the manic state that is Kevin Smith's depressive state.
That's actually a good way to put it, yeah.
I think that they're both very brilliant people, though.
Absolutely.
We did one big loop. Fuck, I forgot where to go in this stage.
Right, I'm kind of... Ooh, me with my fucking soup brain. I'm just trying to figure out where to go. Yeah, Jack Black, Kevin Smith team up win. You know, I didn't Jack Black say he was gonna like team up with Jack White to make music?
Oh my god, to make Jack Gray?
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious.
It'd be funny, but it's also like, okay, that would be the coolest fucking thing to ever happen to music.
Yeah, those two guys have very distinctly different sounds, so hearing them sort of mashed together would be pretty cool.
Yeah. Will Smith is also good? I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Will Smith.
Welcome to Earth.
I definitely don't like Will Smith trying to do serious roles like Deadshot. That just felt wrong.
Yeah, he doesn't track super well on being serious.
I thought Hancock was okay.
Yeah.
But it was also kind of silly.
Hancock worked because I think by the sheer nature of that film, I think this is it. He was sort of unhinged, you know?
Yeah.
And like, I don't know how much improv he got to do in that, but I'm sure that, I mean, I think Will Smith's comedic brilliance comes from good improv skills and like being able to bounce off of straight characters. Straight man. Like being able to bounce off like a straight man.
Yeah. No, I get what you mean. Yeah.
So seeing him in more structured stuff, where he's trying to be like Deadshot, right? Like Deadshot is the straight man in Suicide Squad, and he doesn't play that role well.
I'm actually really excited to see the new one.
The new Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see how they pull it off. I mean, I love this resurgence of, sorry, not resurgence. It's desperation. I love this era of like superhero media that they're like, we got to find new characters. We got to find the weirdest, least known characters possible in comedy in comic history, and drudge them up for more content. And so that's why we're getting stuff like Howard the Duck finally, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
So seeing these these like C, D, and E names being brought to the big screen is really cool.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, like I'm excited for more Marvel stuff with like She-Hulk and Moon Knight and stuff like that.
Hell yeah. Fucking love Moon Knight.
Yeah.
That's Patrol. I'm gonna taunt and turn him away.
Oh gosh.
Nice. Murdering them. Well done.
Carving through them like a freaking family dinner.
Yeah. Let's see, is this the way to go? Barbarian chat, you're talking Will Smith playing off straight man type of character, which made me think of Men in Black and Tommy Lee Jones, and then I remember that Tommy Lee Jones is just stars in fucking weird Japanese commercials for no reason. Yeah, I love seeing random ass fucking American actors in weird Japanese commercials. It's legitimately a rare pastime of mine to just sit there and watch like Japanese commercial compilations on YouTube. Life leech.
Oh, I don't like seeing the Victor bot, talking to us in the text chat.
It's creepy, right?
Yeah, it's a little weird. Something's like really unsettling about it.
Yeah. Like it's all just pre-canned dialogue, but it's still weird.
Yeah, but they could be like, Victor will not pick it up. Like they could say that, not just have Victor talk to us.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking in the first person rather than the second person is a weird distinction.
Yeah.
I love this. So Thatcher Cottage in my chat is going, I love that Japanese the Japan decided that Tommy Lee Jones is basically the Terminator. They took one look at him and decided that he's just a big serious robot energy. Yeah. Well, I think that that's a part of like that generation, like that older man energy in Japan is like very stoic.
Oh yeah. The thing that's really hard for me right now is that you keep mentioning Tommy Lee Jones being like serious and like straight man stoic, and I can't help but keep mentioning fucking Two-Face.
Yep. Yeah, you're totally right.
It just burned into my fucking brain.
Yeah. I love seeing actors and like big names go and do non-traditional or outside of their wheelhouse roles.
Yeah.
Which is why I loved one of the things that really drew my attention to Lighthouse initially was because of Pattinson being in it, and like from my mind, Pattinson is this kind of like handsome fuckboy energy, and then seeing him be in the Lighthouse with this like weird sort of nebulous New England-y voice accent, it's just so bizarre.
Yeah. Oh yeah, shout out to Jim Carrey as Riddler actually being like pretty good casting in my opinion, yeah.
As what?
Otis and I agree that fucking Jim Carrey as Riddler was good casting.
I'm sorry, I'm missing the character's name. Red who?
Oh, the Riddler.
The Riddler, sorry. No, I completely agree. That's fantastic for him. It's that absolutely manic, crazy energy that is just iconic Jim Carrey. It's kind of wild how kind of far off the rails he's come, though, in recent years. Pattinson can act. Stephanie Meyer can't write. There, I said it. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Witch Watch, like, I was always under the impression that he was kind of just like this really bad actor, and then I started to see him in other things, and I was like, oh shit, this dude has talent and skill. You just never see it because because the Twilight series is a fucking mess.
I'm not really looking forward to the new Batman, whatever.
I don't know too much about it.
Pattinson. Yeah, all I know is it's Robert Pattinson, and it's just the same like edgy bullshit
Oh.
that DC's trying to do with everything else.
Boo.
Like Titan's level of like edgy is what it looks like from the trailer. Also, just like Robert Pattinson seems like he's too young looking to play Batman.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna put him in that role, then you have to go to some very specific timeline points in Batman's history. Otherwise, it's just not gonna make sense. All right,
Yeah.
we're ready to leave.
Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, just growing up, seeing DC being more silly than Marvel, I can see that.
Yeah.
Especially if you're like, if we're talking like the Adam West stuff.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
Forever remember him just holding a fucking bob-omb over his head running down the road. Classic shit.
Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
All right, I'm charging up. Okay.
Can you not taste the poison of the wind? Yeah, watch out!
Elias, help! A globadier!
Light reach buttons,
Oh yeah, Otis here loves to invoke a lot of the 60s Riddler riddles
Oh, nice.
to, like, harm others.
Ah! Hip!
Oh.
He's touching my beard.
My finger's getting so tired from spamming the trigger to swing my daggers around.
Oh yeah. No, this
My
game.
goodness.
This game gives you a hand workout.
Gosh. It's like that scene. It's like that scene in. Did you ever see the Punisher Netflix series?
I did actually, yeah.
Yeah, no. When he's just staring at the wall of guns and his like trigger fingers like twitching.
Yeah.
That's gonna be me after this.
Oh man, what a pull.
I never saw season 2 of that show.
I didn't make it through all the way through the first season, to be honest with you. But
I thought it was really good.
it is good. It's not. I have a problem with keeping up with shows. Like that's why I like movies and stuff a lot more, because it's easy to watch a movie in one, maybe two sittings tops. But like, I don't always have the time to sit there and just brick fucking 10 hours and watch a whole season of a show or whatever.
No, that's absolutely valid.
So I've had shows where I like perfect example. I actually really like the new She-Ra.
Oh yeah.
I watched the first season in like a weekend, and then just have never gotten the gumption to go back and continue watching the show, despite how much I really liked it. Wow, it has been 2 hours. The cooldown for the hype train is over. Which, again, thank you guys so much for that support for me and for Ellie. Like, that was really awesome of you guys.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go into this house up here, and then we have to escape the pier. So this climax is just hold W and don't die. Which is more difficult than I made it sound. But I don't think we can be attacked in here by too much, so go ahead and top off and let me know when you're ready.
I am good to go.
Let's go!
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. Don't stop holding W, don't die.
Cue the fucking glitch mob remix of Seven Nation Army.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that.
Gosh, all the Battlefield 1 memes were just gold.
Oh yeah.
No answers and more questions. Owner is sure to send us back.
That was actually really fun. I liked that.
Yeah. Here's your loot in the river. Yeah, I feel bad calling you that killing that sack rat on the pier, and then watching the pier that he was on give way, and just watched like a loot die and some other free shit just go into the ocean. I cried a little bit on my insides.
Yeah.
So do you got more in you, or how you feeling?
That's a good question. It's been almost 3 hours now. Huh.
Yep.
I can keep going.
All right. So we'll do the second quest of the Shadows over Bogenhofen. This is the Blight Reaper, which is a very fun stage. I like it a lot.
I'm gonna try out double swords instead of daggers.
Go for it.
Alrighty.
By Beatrice the monumentally cruel. Hurry up, Barded. We're 1 hero short.
Oh man. All right, before we start this stage, I got to read this. I got followed on Twitter. I was just checking Twitter real quick. I got followed by a random thing, and I'm not going to spoil who. And I immediately got a message request from them, and it's a link to buying some streetwear, gaming streetwear, calling, "Yow, hope you're doing well. We'd like to ask if you want to be a part of our team through our affiliate program. If you're a little interested, please message us on our main account at blah 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 to discuss the perks and privileges of." So is this is this a sponsorship? Is this money? Because Like, I don't mean to be an asshole, but I don't think that gaming streetwear is super on my brand. I don't like to leave my mountain home. Don't know that they are barking up the right tree there.
I'm always put off by gaming, products.
Yeah, mainstream gamer culture is fucking dumb.
Yeah, no, like there are some gaming products like like Razer or like SteelSeries I might subscribe to, but not
Sure.
like nothing like you know like if I went on Amazon I wouldn't buy anything like that's like gaming headset. It's like this ugly design with LEDs all over out the ass.
Wait, is Elia's Lost canceling RGB?
Not RGB, just like weird LED lights
Yeah.
that just like don't do anything
Mm-hmm.
except be like really bright.
Yeah. It always cracks me up when headsets and stuff have lights on them because
Yeah.
no, you're not gonna see those lights. Like it's on your head outside of your field of view, so like those lights are for other people, and that's fucking silly. All right, hope you're ready for darkness.
I was born in the darkness.
Molded by it. What if I took good?
Have you seen the Harley Quinn cartoon?
I don't think so. Oh,
Um,
no, I haven't, but I've seen like snippets and clips and stuff. Yeah.
Gosh, okay, so I actually kind of like it, oddly enough, for someone who doesn't like Harley Quinn.
Sure.
Um,
Well, because it's like the old Batman cartoon Harley Quinn more than like not like other girls Harley Quinn that we're getting in
no,
the
actually,
movies.
in the Harley Quinn, the newest cartoon, like no, it's definitely not like other girls kind of Harley Quinn that you're thinking
Bummer.
of. Yeah, it's absolutely 100% that. That's why I kind of hate Harley in the cartoon,
Uh-huh.
and I think the casting choice for like Kaylee Cuoco is a weird fucking choice.
That is a weird choice, yeah.
Um,
Help.
but yeah, because it's literally just Kaylee Cuoco's voice. It's not like she's not doing a performance as a character. It's just her voice.
Oh.
Yeah. So I thought it was really irritating to listen to.
So what do you like about the show?
Everything except Harley Quinn.
Yeah, that's something that was a valid perspective I heard a couple of times, or sorry, a positive perspective I heard a couple of times about the show. It's like the characterization of like Poison Ivy and all of the other sub characters is really, really good.
Yeah, like Poison Ivy's like a more relatable kind of person. Like, her motives even make more sense instead of just like kill all humans, like the boring Ivy that I've gotten used to. It's just she just feels more like a person.
Yeah.
And is also more like anti-corporate than just like anti-human,
Right.
which I also really love. So it just feels more like a grounded, realistic character than like what I'm used to with Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
Catwoman is a total bitch. I love it. And there's just like a lot of other things. Bane is hilarious. Like every time Bane is on screen, it's just so funny.
Gotcha. Did they give him kind of like the old school like dumb like Hulk type caricature or?
So, kind of. Actually, no. Like they. So he talks in the Tom Hardy voice, and it's the funniest thing ever.
Perfect.
And everyone kind of bullies him. All the other villains are so mean to him.
That's kind of really funny.
Yeah.
Considering he's this like massive and imposing figure.
Yeah, then you just have Jonathan Crane like making fun of him. He's like, "Oh, I'll destroy you."
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah. And like, you know, like they'll be at a meeting and like they all have comfy chairs and they got him like a shitty folding chair and he's like, oh,
Next time Booger sends us into a sewer,
I thought I would get one.
That's such a fun, weird choice. I feel like that doesn't come from anywhere in particular. Like that's just one person, like at the writing room was like, so why don't we make Bane like a punching bag? And they were like, what? And they're like, yeah, let's make Bane this like fucking thick big boy. Just make him a punching bag for the rest of the cast. And they're like, you know what? That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I'll say I'm not a big fan of Joker just because they're like, it'd be funny if Joker sweared a lot. And I'm like, alright.
That is such a way to miss the mark on what makes a character good. Because
Yeah.
like, what I always enjoyed about the Joker and characters like him, like Doctor Doom is another example, is that they were like fundamentally very cruel people in a lot of ways, but
Yeah.
they weren't crass.
Right.
They achieved that level of villainy without reducing themselves at all. Or not that much, at least.
Otis is really pissing off my auto mod.
Oh yeah? What's he saying?
I'm just like, incels or that like Automod was like, no, that's bullying.
Yep.
But it also doesn't like words like haberdashery or some shit. Like really like archaic.
Really?
It does like really archaic like insults.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's
some of
so
those old goofy words to us today do have some pretty like horrible like implications. Like what they mean is very like savage.
funny. Yeah.
But those words have lost their power long ago. You insinuating that someone is adulterous doesn't hurt anybody's feelings. Now, if you call them a whore,
hooligan.
yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm worthless against this rod helm with the torch. Never mind, you got him. You can do that thing where you flicked a man's light switch off.
Turn him into a loot die.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so Joker's kind of just meh. He has his funny moments in the show,
Sure.
but he's just.
Who do they have
Oh.
voicing him?
Alan Tudyk, actually, of all people.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a waste.
Alan Tudyk also plays Clayface, and it's fucking hilarious.
That is. Wow. All right. I guess he's bored.
The fucking. Clayface is hilarious because he talks like an actor.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, and he just keeps that energy on through the whole fucking thing. Anytime they need him to do like a disguise role
Uh-huh.
for something, like he's like, "What is my story? Who
Oh
am
my
I?"
God.
It's like you're just a mailman. Yes, but why am I mailman? just like shit like that.
So they make him go full thespian then.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's fantastic.
They can't stress enough, like, no, you're just a mailman delivering mail to distract the guy. And it cuts to him, like, doing it, and he's, the person answers the door and he's like, Dad? Like, no, stop it.
Stop complicating this very silly fucking plot.
So funny.
I adore it.
Yeah, we were talking about the Harley Quinn show, Tom. Gotta head out. Okay, Otis. Thank you for hanging out.
Take care, Otis, man. I'll see you next week, my guy.
Medical supplies.
Trying to think of what else really stands out about the Harley Quinn show. But nothing else really comes to mind.
It's understandable, though. I mean, that's a lot of really good review.
Yeah, I think mostly everything else, apart from what I've mentioned, is just kind of like, eh.
Right. acceptably mediocre.
Pretty much, yeah. Just like it's fine.
So for those character points that you mentioned, do you feel like the writing is what sells it, or is it the performance, or is it a mixture of the two?
I'd say it's kind of a mixture, yeah.
That's good. All right,
A lot of the delivery is just so good.
this is a Black Fur Patrol. Hell yeah, fuck him up.
But when you said Alan Tudyk was a waste, you just mean like he's just too good of a performer for those roles?
Well, that you're saying that the show is overall not that great. Like the performances in it and some of the writing for some of the characters is really good, but if it's like not a particularly great show overall, or am I misunderstanding your takeaway?
Oh no, yeah, I think we're on the same page. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, it is a little weird to have Alan Tudyk in that show, honestly.
To me, it's almost, I don't know. It's like it's when you hear that Mark Hamill was voiced the Joker in the old like animated Batman. You're like, what? Why? and then you watch and you're like, oh, this is perfect.
Yeah, I think Alan Tudyk was fine as Joker. I just didn't like the way they wrote Joker.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, he's very. That character is one of those characters that, because they've been around for so long, they've evolved a lot. And I just don't think that every interpretation of Joker is really good. Like, I'll be honest, I liked the Joker movie that came out a couple of years ago. But I think it was a good film, but I don't think it was a good Joker movie. You know what I mean? Like, it could have been any character. Like, there's nothing about that movie that's intrinsically, Joker from Batman lore.
That's what I've been hearing. I haven't actually seen the movie myself.
If you like Joaquin Phoenix, I really can't recommend it enough. It's one of his better performances, but...
Oh, interesting.
I got ammo up here.
It's one of those things where, everyone will sing its praises, constantly, but then, the few people that, are so, insanely in sync with the things that I like will say, no, it was garbage, and I'll be like, oh. So it's kind of hard to tell, but I definitely should give it a watch.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think for any other reason than it being just such a cultural touchstone of the time, I think that it's worth watching. Maybe not to, appreciate as a piece of media, but to be like, this is where we were as a culture when this movie came out, and to see the impact that it had on so many people in, let me just be charitable, not the best way. The amount of people that got so galvanized in their to trigger your auto mod insular beliefs. I really think that movie was interpreted in really, really bad faith by a lot of people, but I do like a lot of the message that it tries to tote. In that, hey, people are shitty. People don't often care about being nice to each other. And that's really crappy. We have a lot of systems on a structural level that chew people up and churn them out. And that's garbage.
Yeah. I think I'm really just sick of the "we live in a society" memes.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. That shit is fucking boring, and when people are not trying to work their brains to speak their mind about complex issues, and instead want to just throw out "we live in a society" to encapsulate a complex topic with a catchphrase, I think it's fucking stupid. But
yeah,
that's my philosophy box standing for the day. That's just become very popular to reduce very complicated topics down to a couple of bullets, bullet points, and it's just like, man, don't do that. Let complicated things be complicated. It's okay to think. Don't be anti-intellectual.
Right. Gosh, I still haven't seen the Snyder cut.
Neither have I.
Yeah, I'm kind of not interested, but at the same time, like, morbidly curious.
Yeah. We should
I
bulk
still
up. That's a recovery.
Oh gosh. I also haven't seen Wonder Woman 80. Was it 84 or something?
I haven't seen either of them.
Yeah.
Fuck them up.
It's funny because it's like Wonder Woman is honestly like one of the few things they had going for them, and
Yeah.
they just
Ruined it.
yeah. I didn't even really like the first Wonder Woman movie, honestly.
I think that the first Wonder Woman is really important, but I don't know that it's a good movie.
It's weird. It's mainly I'm just kind of like meh, and then it's like the last bit where she's like fighting Ares. I'm like that last 30 minutes of it's like not the best.
Yeah.
And there's just like some other like nitpicky things like, you know, how does she not know like very like standard staple cultural things when she has a library of knowledge that she mentioned in the movie?
Yeah, I mean, I guess that there's a lot of world building shit that falls through in that movie, and
Yeah.
frankly, movies like it. I get that the fish out of water character is a fun trope to play with, but
Yeah.
like, we get it. you throw maybe one or two jokes out there, haha, fish out of water, let's move on. But when you make it a staple of the character in their interactions with the world as a whole, it's, I don't know, it's lazy writing.
Yeah. No, they straight up made her like Colossus from the 90s X-Men cartoon, kind of like stupid.
Yeah, exactly. And that's like such an active detriment to when you're trying to make this character be this like positive female, you know, person and role model.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's kind of ditzy and doesn't understand other cultures. It's like, well, you're fucking kind of shooting yourself in the foot with your message here at this point.
Like, I'm kind of fine with like, oh, dressing in this, you know, the you know, clothing in this place is fucking weird. Like that would have been fine.
Yeah.
But then it's like, oh, what? Marriage and ice cream and
Right. It's like, okay. You know what? Here's my favorite bit that I think has yet to be met, and it's a Hellboy from the comics bit of Fish Out of Water. By the way, we're ready to move on. I got the keys.
yeah, I was a little bit a little bit lost.
It's all right. This place is massive.
Yeah. It's all good.
So, do you know much about Hellboy?
A little bit.
Okay. So you know the base premise. It's a demon from actual hell on Earth, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So when it's one of the sequences, it's like a memory, a flashback, that's the word, from when Hellboy's a kid, and he's like getting charmed by the human world to want to stay in it. And it's a like reverse camera sequence in the comic where it's like Hellboy being engaged with by his new like human dad type analog character, and then his, you know, demon father in hell, and like the demon's minions are like, sir, we've, like, busts into his demon office and is like, sir, we have some terrible news. It's like, what? We've lost your son. Well, what do you mean? Like, listen, he's a devil. He's gonna grow up and be my son and take over the human world. That's gonna be fine. And then it pulls back to human dad offering pancakes or waffles, it's one of the two, to Hellboy. Like, here you go, my boy. Here's something to start your day off right. It's delicious. And then the devil's father like peers at the scrying orb or whatever it is he's using to look, and he's like, "Oh my God, no! What?" And then he like eats a bite of the pancake, and it's like, "Sir, he's lost. He ate the pancakes." Like,
Okay, that's actually pretty funny.
yeah, I'm probably butchering it, but you could I'm sure you can find it online.
Oh, sure.
And it's fucking funny.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's the idea that sugary, fluffy pancakes are such a cruel temptress that no one would ever go back to a life of being evil once they've had pancakes is really, really wholesome, and I kind of love it.
Oh yeah.
Man, I always forget how good Hagbane Bow is at staggering enemies. And you were just hitting him and he just couldn't do a damn thing. And we have an unlimited ammo source here, so I'm sure you saw it already, but just go ham.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. I can 1v1 those Berserker enemies really easy because of the shield, but when they're in a mob, it's kind of hard to time my blocks and then counterattacks appropriately
Yeah.
because they're so relentless. Ow.
Whoa.
So cool watching you do that. Just
Whoa. It's very satisfying. Playing as Sienna, I don't know if you've touched Fuego Nasus at all, but a lot of their staffs are just really fun to use for very similar reasons, where you just can like lay down some real big pain. Silver, I saw the stretch. I'll do it in just a second. Give me a minute, dude. All right. Oh my goodness. Oh, pardon me. All right, it's time to go.
Whoa.
I shall now sing a song to keep our spirit.
All right, this sucks. All of our health is temporary now.
uh-oh.
It's time to leave.
We must be gone. If we go no faster, sooner we are rid of this sword, the better.
And we are out of here.
Sweet.
I remember the first time I played this stage, and we picked up the Blight Reaper, the magic sword that we're here to get, and everyone's health turned temporary, and me and all my buddies were like, what?
Goodness.
Excellent.
Even though I only showed it for like a movie night a couple weeks ago,
Mhm.
I've been wanting to rewatch the Transformers 1986 movie.
Oh man, that takes me back.
Yeah, it's so good. It's
It
one
is.
of my it's one of my favorite animated movies of all time.
It's a fantastic film. It has so many like good like callbacks and things going on in it, and
Oh, yeah.
it's fantastic.
The only issue it has is it's kind of hard to tell who the fuck it's made for, but
Yeah, it's kind of unfocused in its demographic. That's definitely
Yeah.
fair.
it's like, hey kids, watch all your favorite characters die. But hey
Wait.
adults, look, there's silly dancing to Weird Al Yankovic.
Right. It definitely feels. I mean, well, first of all, like remembering that it's in the era that it's in, I think a lot of that comes from that era's obsession with hey, we need to make these things that are for kids palatable for adults too.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, have you seen that that Corellian's bedroom has moved out here?
Oh.
I think once you hit level 10 or level 15, Corellian's belongings move out here, and then this is her quarters right here by the tree.
Ooh. Nice.
And you can even select what painting you want to have in the room, which I think is 2 of them actually. It's very fun. Hell yeah. The Beast of Bogenhofen. A fine piece of work.
It was like Nemesis.
Yeah, all like melty flesh and shit.
Grimke tells me you've been dreaming of the future.
I've dreamt of darkness. Perhaps it is the future. Perhaps it is nothing but my own fears.
You have fears? No,
I, never being able to return home, surely you know the feeling.
I don't know what you're suggesting, Telky.
Oh, but yeah, no, the Transformers movie though just
Yeah.
has so many things going for it. Like,
Oh yeah.
Orson Welles is amazing. Just fucking the fight scene between. I love that fight scene between Megatron and Optimus. It's so good.
It's a real good showcase of what animation was capable of at that time, because it's really well done. It's very well choreographed, and it like any good fight scene. There's a YouTuber that I like called Jill Barrett, and she does fight choreography for plays and theater stuff.
Oh, sweet.
And one of the points that she brings up often when you're choreographing a fight scene, one of the main focuses you should always try to do is to make the characterization of the people in the fight apparent. You should try and if you can show someone only one scene of a character's interaction with like the piece of media that they're from, it should be a fight scene, and that person at the end of it should be able to tell you a lot about that character by the time it's done. And that fight scene is a really good example of good characterization, brilliant animation. You know, it's transformative, which, haha, joke aside, but yeah, it's just really, really good stuff. I completely agree. Got one more in you, or I mean, I could call it here if you want.
Yeah, I think I'm alright with calling it.
All right. Well, I appreciate you playing, Ellie. It's been a real pleasure to get to spend some time and get to know you better. I had a great time, and I'd love to do it again sometime. Maybe not Vermintide, maybe Vermintide, whatever, we can figure it out. We're adults.
Yeah, absolutely.
But everybody, say goodbye to Ellie, and I'll see you next time, Ellie.
Yeah, see ya.
What will your kinsfolk be thinking? What would
All
they
right.
fear when they're surely having wars of their own?
They'll do fine, Telky. They don't.
Oh, I agree that one smelly dwarf is much like another, but
All right, so we're going to exit back to my menu, swap over to the Mountain Home entrance. So I left the call with Ellie. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with Ellie is Lost. I had a great time playing with them. I've had nothing but positive interactions with them before today. And so when they reached out and was like, hey, do you want to collab sometime? I was like, absolutely. So that was a lot of fun. I had a great time playing Vermintide. You guys were fantastic, of course. Fun discussions all around. We love to bounce off of Friends of the Mountain Home here. But yeah, so I don't really have anything else planned for today. We're kind of near the end of the stream anywho, so like I could give or take the last 20 minutes of our regularly scheduled programming. But I have no plans to stream this weekend. But as you guys know, that means streams could happen. Impromptu streams on the weekend happen all the time. They're often Sea of Thieves because it's a really great weekend game and I really enjoy it. So keep your eyes open for that. So like you, yeah, absolutely Gamepedia, where I stream legit at any time, absolutely. That was a lot of fun, Madrosity. I appreciate you being such a gracious participant today. I really do appreciate it. Let's see. Oh, no. You know what? No. I had nothing else. Let's see if we can go raid somebody, shall we? What do you guys want to watch? What are you guys feeling? More Vermintide? Do you want me to send you someone who's playing Vermintide? You want me to send you to another VTuber, an art stream maybe? What are you guys feeling? What's the mood? Oh shit, man, we were number 4 in Vermintide 2 streamers. Holy shit. Oh, you know what? We're going to hit up friend of the channel, friend of the pod, playing Code Vein. We're going to hit up Perry Gaming and raid them. So you guys go hang out with Perry. They're a fantastic VTuber friend of mine. We've played together in the past. We haven't played together in a while though, so we gotta get another horror night together going because she's such a hoot. But yeah, you guys have a great time. I'll see you maybe sometime this weekend. Most likely, I'll see you on Monday for more Deep Rock Galactic, as is our way to start the work week. But I've been Horatius the Dwarf. You guys have been fantastic. Spam the hype emote, because it's time. Oh, you know what? I can actually do it now. Hold on. Let me get my hands up. Because it's time to get out of my mind. See ya.